Hey guys, so I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for being here. So this is going to be a little bit of a long intro, but some of the information is important in this reading, so if you don't mind sticking around. So this is going to be a you and them reading, and I do these in personal readings as well. So for those of you who have gotten one of those, you know what this is going to be like. It's very detailed reading. We look into your energy here on the left of me, your thoughts, feelings, and actions. We'll also take a look at any message cards, what you want to say to your person, and then we'll do the same with your person. Then we'll also take a look at the middle energies and how the two of you could be mirroring each other in the connection. And then we'll take a look at also, I'm going to do an extended on this video. I will get advice here towards the end of the reading. And then in the extended, I'm going to go into the future energies and advice towards that as well. Now for the extended, I actually started a membership on my channel, and that's where those are going to go to. So if you are a member, you'll automatically get those. And is that everything? I think it is. Okay, so information for all that's going to be down below, and let's get started. So in order to pick a pile, we're only going to do 3 piles because these are so long and extensive readings. We are going to pick a sticker from the sticker box. So let's give these a little quick shake. I know I get on my sticker kick, and I just want to use my stickers all the time. And if y'all don't go and see what's on my community page, or for some reason it's not on your feed, I actually pulled a sticker the other day just randomly out of the box, and it looks just like my cat George, which by the way is actually in the chair behind me. But it was hilarious, so y'all go check it out if not. But so pile 1. Oh, it's Wally. I love Wally. If y'all have not seen Wally, the movie, do yourself a favor and go watch it because it's awesome. Okay, pile 2. It's the blue guitar. And pile 3. Just one. Okay. I believe this is a hamster, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know if he's sleeping. He has his eyes closed, and he looks like he may be, I don't know, singing. I don't know what's going on here. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, well, these were unusual, and I don't think I've ever pulled these before. So I saw 111 on the timer. Okay, so maybe somebody was questioning, not sure if they should choose pile 1. Interesting. Okay, so that's what we got. Pile 1 here with Wally, pile 2 with the blue guitar, and pile 3 with the crazy looking hamster. So if you want to take a big deep breath, hold your breath at the top for about 4 or 5 seconds, and then slowly kind of release, and then open your eyes. And which pile are you feeling most drawn into is the pile that is for you. If you feel drawn to another pile, it could be that it's your person's perspective. So the roles could be switched in that pile. You may get some more information. Or it could be a relationship that you're wondering about, or that's close to you in some way, where either you can understand that better or you can get some advice about it. Okay? So timestamps for everything will be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. So well, there goes George. Well, that didn't last very long. So if you chose Wally here, then this is going to be a reading. So if you don't know about Wally, if you haven't seen this movie, basically he gets stuck on Earth cleaning up everyone's mess, pretty much. He's the only survivor, and he puts all the trash inside and he crumbles it, and then he goes and dumps it, and Earth is completely just shot, and everyone else is kind of in a spaceship, being let's just say, manipulated, if you want to get deep into the story. But basically, he finds there's a robot that comes back to the planet. Her name's Eva. And she comes back to the planet, and she continually tries to search for life. Well, Wally's found life. He's found this little plant that's growing. And he ends up really falling in love with Eva. And he ends up back where she's at, and then they end up saving the Earth, basically, in the end. It's a really awesome story. But it's funny, their dynamic, Eva and Wally, because see how innocent he looks here, too? He is so much so, like, he's wanting to give, you know? He wants to be helpful throughout the whole movie, and he really is infatuated with Eva, and she kind of keeps giving him the cold shoulder, kind of gets frustrated with him, just all this. And it's funny, at the end of it, she ends up saving him because she realizes she's just, it's like, oh, dang it, I can't let this, I can't let anything happen to him now. You know, it's kind of that feeling. So that may resonate with you, may not. But it may be part of like the way that you feel in this dynamic with this person. Because that is, you know, obviously a connection that's there. So we're going to start with you over here. And this is the, we're using Chrysan decks, of course, in y'all's reading. This is the, what is this? The Muse Tarot. And then here you have for your person, the Light Seer Tarot. And for me, these always seem like feminine and masculine energies, but take it how it resonates. So we're going to first tap into your thoughts about your person. These are long readings. So if y'all want to, you can go up to the little gear icon at the top of the video and go down to the playback and speed that up to about 1.5. And it will go a lot quicker. Okay. 1.5, 1.25. I would say 1.5 with me, but just whatever floats your boat. Okay, so what are your thoughts towards your person? We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. Six of Wands. And the Nine of Materials. So you could easily have a 666 here. Even though this is 9, you know, obviously. Or 999, I guess. It's almost like balance and wrapping something up, right? Need to find this. We need to wrap this up. We need to find balance and wrap this up. You're thinking about how you can be successful in kind of walking away from conflict or releasing some kind of baggage here in this connection, or maybe whether or not you should release the connection altogether. We'll get more into that as we go, but this Nine of Pentacles is a independent energy. And you see how there's this giving energy here coming straight from Wally. Look at that. And see how this is what I was talking about that connection. He's just mesmerized here by Eva. And it's this pull. It just pulls him in and gets him kind of mesmerized. So you may be thinking about stepping back into more of focusing on yourself here. The Nine of Pentacles is an independent energy. It's where it's pre-Empress energy. It's where you feel comfortable, where you feel stable, you feel secure in who you are. You know, you're satisfied or you're happy, but you're dealing with your own things. And your reason that you're happy and satisfied is because you worked really hard to get to that point. So you're just wanting to, that's where you feel comfortable and where you've achieved your things, and you want to stay in that particular energy. I think emotionally you may be kind of, we'll look into your heart here, but you're thinking about emotions here in a logical way. You're trying to decide if this is something maybe you should walk away from. If that's not the case, then you're definitely thinking about how to release some emotional baggage that's here, you know, ready to kind of move past this. Because the Six of Swords is like, I really want to transition into something different. I really want to get out of this energy and move into a new energy. But there's things here that are still, that I'm carrying around with me, that I'm struggling with here, or in the connection, and I want to be successful. I want to get past that. Okay, so what is in your heart space? That's 3 cards just came out together. We'll just take them. We have an Ace of Swords, the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. So there's your 2 9s, 10. You got a lot of thinking here that's going on, a lot of thinking to do even. Or you feel like that, like, man, I got a lot of thinking to do. This Ace of Swords is in your heart, which is odd because your heart is no place for logic, right? I mean, it's hard to tell your heart what to do. You know, the heart wants what it wants. And I think that you're trying to kind of tell your heart what to do in a way, or you wish you could, right? You're thinking about some sort of truth here as well. Maybe that you're turning your head to, or you're trying to, maybe you've had a lot of flags here in this, right? And you know what the wise decision is here, but you're trying to turn your head to, or you've been turning your head to this. See how the light is here and the owl is here, but she's looking in the other direction. So it's like in your heart, you know the truth. And that has to do with change. Something needs to change. In your heart, you feel like there's something here that needs to change. And this is, I do feel like that you've been thinking about this a lot. You may feel like there's just, is this too much to take on? You know, I do feel like that there's a little bit of analysis paralysis that's going on over here with this Hermit, obviously, which is Virgo energy. When it's in reverse, it's like, okay, I know I need to do some soul searching here about this because something's got to change. But I'm really stuck in my head about it because the truth and reality here is that there's maybe some flags and some knowledge that you know that is all here, but it's like you're having a hard time looking at it. And the reason that you're having a hard time looking at it is because logic is in your heart space. You're trying to be logical and your heart just wants to feel, right? There's a battle going on with you. Give me one for that. The Knight of Swords. It has to do with action and what action to take. But trying to, there's a little bit of belief that you're holding on to here, like trying to figure out what it is that you believe in, and the evidence is there, but your heart wants to tell a different story, or is telling a different story, you know? So it's a difficult position, and I think that that's why you're in Hermit in reverse. I mean, I think that's why you're having this analysis paralysis going on here. What is the, thank you. Yeah. Page of Wands in the reverse. There's a lack of inspiration here as well. Like because of the 10 of Wands, which is a heavy burden, it's like because of such a heavy weight, there's just a lack of being inspired to maybe have a new beginning or take action. It's like everything that's going on here in the connection is kind of weighing you down, and that's why you know that something needs to change. What about your actions? What are your actions at this time? Because I feel a little bit of unknown or inaction. Yeah, you're going through a loss here, a grieving process here, 5 of Cups. I mean, this is like a mourning, like, let's keep going. It's actions. Can y'all see these? Absolutely not. Well, what am I going to do about that? I don't have any room on my table, guys. I'm going to have to lift my camera up, huh? Okay, I'm going to do that. Just 1 second. Okay, how's that? Better? Now, I don't know if this came out with that, but when I picked up the deck, it was there, so I can't remember, but I'm going to leave it out. I wanted to show y'all at least. Actually, I'm going to put it back in the deck, see if it comes out again. But I wanted to show y'all at least. It's the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, which is about releasing something or letting something go, or holding on to it too tightly even. So, I mean, still, as far as your actions, there's this question. You know, there's questionable. Okay, so we have the Knight of, yeah, look at this. The Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands in the reverse. I mean, as far as talking about what are your actions here, and you have a Knight of Cups that's here, so this is going towards something. I think that, and there's a broken foundation that's here. What is this about? The Sun in reverse and the Moon in reverse. There's divine masculine and feminine energies here. That's been coming out a lot lately. But this is about everything being revealed, and there's this disappointment that's here about this. I mean, I feel like that there's definitely, I do feel like for some of you this has to do with like getting past your fears here of there being a disappointment here, or getting past being afraid of being disappointed and going still towards something. The Four of Wands in the reverse is like, to me, the way I'm seeing it with the Knight being upright, your emotions are driving you, kind of pushing you towards this, the fact that this is an instability here. And I don't know, I mean, you could be married to this person. I don't know, you with the Four of Wands being here, that is a union or marriage, a wedding even, you know, just like an event or coming together, reunion even. So there is this like reveal here in some way, but it's like almost like a need to know or a need to see or I have to find out, you know. So with that Knight of Wands, definitely your emotions are driving you towards this. It's like you have to know what could happen or what's going to happen. Knight of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Ten of Swords. Definitely your emotions are driving you here towards something. This is like very painful here as well, emotionally. But your feelings for this person are driving you this direction. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You have to know. It's like, I just have to know what would happen. I have to know if, maybe even if this is a possibility or what's going on here, in order to know if you should walk away here or not. Like, this is like an energy of, I have to try. At least try, right? This could even be like closure here for some of you. I'm sorry if my camera's moving around, guys. I'm trying to not make it do that, but it's not working out for some reason. I can't figure it out. It's not even really connected to anything on my desk. So I really can't figure it out, but anyway, I apologize if y'all feel that or see it. Okay. I want to know, what's the Five of Cups? Two cards. Look at that. It's the King of Cups. Scorpio energy. And the Knight of Pentacles. This is being sad or being disappointed here. This, again, this another Knight. Your emotions are really driving you here. You are in a place of taking action, okay? Like leadership, action, needing to have information, needing to know, needing to understand, wanting to be able to see, you know, what's going on here, or where you're at. Yeah, look at that 4 cups that's there. So this is thinking about what has happened, what's transpired, everything that you've already gone through, kind of in a way, you know, where you're reflecting on some things. You see the way she has this here, it's Gemini kind of energy, where you're reflecting on some things here. Yeah, and the Devil in reverse and the Queen. There's your counterpart out there, Queen and King of Cups. This is definitely somebody that you love or you care about, right? You have emotions for. But there's also this really chaotic and scattered energy about which direction you're headed, or where things are, or it's just like these battles here. You see all these horses that she's holding, these wild horses, and upright, you know, you would feel like mentally you have control over these wild horses, but since we're in reverse here with this Cancer energy, it's like, again, a feeling of your emotions kind of driving you towards doing something here. And you're trying to get the reins of that, but you don't know what's being created or what could be created or what if that even looks like. You just know you want to make a plan, you know, and figure it out. Because your emotions are here for this person. And this is like, I want to release everything. I want to get rid of all the toxicities. I just don't, this is also like, I'm tired of this as well. You know, I don't want to be obsessively thinking about this or be in a situation like this, or I'm just tired of being here, you know, needing to find that sense of release. Okay. Let's see what you would say to your person before we actually move forward, which I usually do the other way around. Let's see. Okay, what would you say to your person if you could say anything? I fantasize about you's there. So definitely still thinking about this person in a romantic or intimate way. I do love you, obviously. I replay our conversations over and over. You're looking for information here. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. I think that's something that you think about too. What if this was it? You know, what if this was who I'm meant to be with? Or what if this is true love here? I save all your texts and messages, so you really like think about or replay these conversations, analyze the conversations that you have, and I fantasize about you. So you definitely still have those passionate feelings here for this person. Trying to figure out what happened. I think for some of you, you're trying to figure out what happened. I don't really know you, so there's this feeling of, still you feel like there's so much that you need to know or you don't know about this person, or that there's like, maybe you felt like you, at times, it's like once you think you have one figured out, and then you think about it and you're like, you know what, maybe I don't know you. You speak to me through music, so music could be an important part of the connection. You may get a lot of songs from your person's higher self, you know, in a way of music. Or you may feel like sometimes you hear a lot of songs that remind you of this person in some way. It's almost like they're sending you songs. Well, I say higher self, so what I mean by that is like they're sending you songs unknowingly is what it feels like, you know. Obsession. Yeah, you may get kind of obsessive at times, like spying on this person or trying to figure things out. Or you have before. It says someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts, and I want to feel that way. I want to tell you how I feel, and I think that you definitely do. That all these emotions are driving you. It's almost like you're in a place where you're kind of you're being pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and now it's like You feel like you almost have to kind of say something, or have to understand, or you have to tell this person, or you really want to tell this person how you really are feeling about everything. You have forgiveness at the bottom. So forgiving yourself or another will help you to move forward. So that's part of this overall energy here. It's like you feel like either you have to forgive the situation or this person, or you have to forgive yourself in a way, or just forgiveness overall in general. You're trying to understand all of it. You're searching for peace is what you're searching for. Yeah. You feel like you have to have clarity and peace of mind. And your emotions are definitely, like I said, pushing you towards taking action towards that. Some of you may be seeking forgiveness or trying to forgive. Okay. Let's see about your person. What are your person's current... George, you still back there? Oh yeah, he jumped back in my chair. He's still behind me. What are your person's current thoughts towards you, pile 1? What are your person's current thoughts towards pile 1? What is your person's? Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy. The 6 of Cups. Here we go again, right? 6 of Cups, 2 6s in reverse. Didn't you start off with 2 6s too? That's weird, isn't it? I like these readings. Now you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. There's something to do with lost opportunity here, or... Okay. Okay. So, how is your person, what are they thinking about? I can tell you this person's thinking about the past, and there's still some emotional stuff that this person is holding on to. They still feel connected to you. There's still a lack of peace. They feel like a lack of peace here between the two of you. For some of you, there's someone that this person is carrying around with them, if that makes sense. Like, a loss of some sort. Or this is like, I think this is how this person sees you or feels about you. Like there's some sort of emotional loss that this person feels when it comes to this connection here with you. Like this is like a missing energy, but it's almost missing the way that things were. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, this is all about, for me in reverse here, is second chances. Or losing an opportunity. So I'm trying to figure out why they're thinking about this at this time. Why the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? The Fool. This is somebody that's thinking about you and thinking about this because they're thinking about taking a risk or a new beginning here. If I had another chance, would I do it again? That kind of energy's there. And this is what they're thinking about. Because they're still holding on to this connection in a way. Why is the Lovers in reverse? The Emperor. The Tower. Okay, so it's almost like this person's thinking about this because they're wanting to figure out what action to take, or they're just trying to stabilize an understanding. It's like trying to figure something out, or a decision, or if there's this other opportunity here, trying to figure this out if before a tower happens. Does that make sense? It's almost like if you know somebody's going to come towards you, you have like this feeling or this intuition that you want to try to figure out what you would do in a situation before it transpires. And this person feels as if like they're waking up to the fact too that they still have these, or they have these deep emotions here for you. It's almost like, no, I haven't healed past this just quite yet. There's still this like attachment, I guess you could say, in a way, or desire even. But they're like waking up to, there could be another chance here, you know. And I need to figure out like what to do with this before this opportunity comes, so that maybe it's not chaotic. This is also, if you looked at this just right here, this is like this divine masculine here with the Emperor Aries energy. Oh, you also have Aquarius and Scorpio here as well. But this is like the divine masculine here, causing or looking at causing some chaos or change and having a new beginning. And this is what this person's thinking about. Like shaking things up. What about their feelings? How are they feeling? The Six of Wands. The Page of Cups. If you're communicating with this person, they feel good about that. Temperance. This wanted to come out too. King of Swords. How are they feeling? Well, the King of Swords I don't really like here as far as the heart goes. But it's with Temperance. So it's almost like in their feelings, they feel as if they have to kind of temper their emotions or be logical about reality, you know, like let's look at reality here as far as your emotions go, and temper your emotions here with what's taking place here in front of you. This is all about this person, and there's your 6 again, right? 666 again. This is all about this person recognizing here. There's still these, how would you describe this? Did y'all hear that on my phone? That noise happened, and then the cat meowed at my door. I had my door cracked because I'm burning sage here, and George is in my room. Thank you. 10 of Swords in reverse. This is trying to recover from something. But this Page of Cups is almost like hope or desire in a way. Because you see the pig on here, if pigs fly, right? Or when pigs fly. This is like an opportunity that this person wants but doesn't think is going to happen. Does that make sense? And they're trying to be practical about the experience in their heart. This experience when it comes to their heart. Because even though they see like an opening or a way to recover from something, or a desire to maybe even have some sort of closure, they're just trying to be logical here about making peace or balance balancing things out. It's almost too like in this person's mind, they almost have this knowing that they know that they have like a higher perspective that balance is going to take place, or that would be the best thing moving forward. Like making peace. And this is healing, you know. What about the Six of Wands? It's almost like a feeling of whatever it transpires is what's meant to be kind of thing. The Five of Swords. This is confusion and conflict. I think this person maybe somewhat is recognizing that they're kind of confused about how they feel. I don't know that they quite understand how they feel or what kind of, with how they should feel. Yeah, they don't really know how they should feel. They're kind of going through that emotion and trying to figure that out. How do I really feel about this? And their first inkling here is to turn to logic. Let me be logical about what's realistic here when it comes to recovering from this. What are their actions towards you? The Five of Wands. The Queen of Cups. The Hermit in reverse. Why the Five of Wands? The Five of Cups. Y'all both have that in the same spot. So you're both missing each other. You know, there's this energy here of you both missing each other. And you're conflicted here about that. Or they're conflicted here about that. See, that's one of the ways I feel like you're both mirroring each other here. But this is like, as far as your actions go, it's almost like their actions go. I did it again. Wanting to fight for something, not wanting to make a mistake here and cause a conflict. Like this person doesn't want to cause more damage. They definitely have feelings here for you. They have emotions here for you. But they're overthinking their actions. And we've already talked about, you know, why that is. Yeah, Ten of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. And this is what they're overanalyzing. Will this make me happy? Is this my wish fulfillment? Is this my emotional fulfillment that I'm seeing here? Like, this is all in question, right? So it's like, this is here. And this could be family as well. Like this person could be overthinking a family or starting a family or having a family here. Or family being important in some way. Like they're overthinking that. But it's about emotionally what it is that they really want. And they've been trying to do some soul searching here. Something may have jump-started this in some way with this tower being here. They are thinking about, you know, a tower moment of whatever that is. What is the tower? The Ace of Swords. So some sort of conversation, clarity, or truth that came out. The High Priestess. Something that was hidden that came out. Or this person's thinking about that. It has to do with the past. This is something coming out into the open here. A truth coming out into the open. Pisces energies here. But I really feel like that this is what's in their thoughts. So I don't know, for some of you this is played out. I think this is something they're thinking about doing. Because they're wanting this new beginning. But I think it's difficult because there's explanation with that Ace of Swords. What is the High Priestess in reverse? The Sun. More clarity. This has to do with what makes you happy, or it's almost like expressing to someone the truth, or giving someone clarity or the truth that they know it will make them happy. Like, I know that if I give you this truth that I've been holding on to, it will give you the clarity you're needing. And it will make you, it will satisfy you, you know. Or this is like someone, like the truth here is that you make me really happy, you know, or this is someone that you feel, or they feel this connection here with you with the Sun. Leo energy, by the way. I think this is them giving you the truth of something. You know, it won't give me the actual what I'm looking for. King of Cups. King and Queen of Cups here, guys. You may be dealing with the water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That both of you could be water signs. You're both coming up as water signs. That doesn't have to be the case, though. I think you're both just in your emotions. But the King of Cups, this is about feelings. You see how far I had to go to get it to tell me that the exact identity of the Tower? This could be waking up to your emotions here as well. Like, the truth is that I have deep emotions here for you. Wow, okay. They're thinking about it. Giving you the clarity on how they really feel. And the truth about everything. Why the Queen of Cups? The Devil in reverse. We saw that combination on your side. Y'all are like very connected here on the same like wavelength, what you're thinking about. Capricorn energy. This is a release, like they really want to just release their emotions. You know, if you haven't been giving to this person, it's like that wanting to just give in kind of feeling that's here because of the missing energy, but also kind of, again, not wanting to cause conflict or damage, you know. 555 here. If it hasn't happened, guys, if it's Tower moment's already happened for some of you, but I feel like it hasn't for the majority of you. And it has to do with if this person has been expressive of how they emotionally feel, or communicating some thoughts about their emotions that you may not be aware of to you in a more of a Tower way, this would mean that it caused some sort of significant change. I mean, they want a brand new start here with you, or a new beginning. Look at that, 4 Wands in reverse when I said that, which you have over here. Yeah, you are definitely, if you haven't yet. I think that you're going to come back together. There's going to be an opportunity to come back together here with this person, or to heal the situation. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. I think we saw that there too. There's just an unknown of how that's going to transpire, how that can take place. You have a Knight of Swords here. So this person's definitely coming towards you with the Knight of Swords. Is a very fast-moving energy. The Two of Wands clarifies that. They want to protect something here with you. Be careful, because if anything, this person just may want to try to keep you connected to them in some way. Not everybody's message, okay? They want things to change, though. They definitely want things to change. This person has not told you everything. Or they've just not been very communicative towards how they feel, as far as, how do I explain that? How things are transitioning or changing for them. Like, there is this, they may not be fully honest with you here about the transition that they're going through here, whether that's in this connection or just in their life, like this, and they're very defensive here, even about their fears. This is like when someone is afraid of loss. And so they're very defensive here about that fear, because they don't want to be looking vulnerable here in any kind of way. And you've really kind of triggered this person when it comes to that. But they're definitely wanting to protect something here with you. Even though this is very difficult, I think they are going to make a plan here to come towards you. And yeah, they're coming in very fast. This is going to be impulsive. I don't know why that is, but it will be something that's impulsive here. Let's see what this person would say. I hope all that made sense. I got kind of caught up in your person's energy, because there is a lot of thinking that's going on, because this person's trying to plan something. They're planning something. And I guess I'm tapping into their energy in a way where they're in the process of that. But what's going to happen here, I feel like, is this person's going to end up just being impulsive here. I just heard in my head a half-ass plan. So it's like they have a little bit of an idea what they want to do, or maybe what they want, but they're not fully, they kind of have to go off of that. It's kind of like I have a little bit of an idea what I want to say, but I won't know for sure until I meet with this person, or I can interact with them, right? What does this person want to say to you, Paul One? What does this person want to say to you? Okay. I can be myself with you. I know you're watching me. Play hard. I did say you were spying on them, huh? Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. I won't let you down. Yeah, if there's forgiveness on your side and this person's saying, I won't let you down. Yeah, this person's definitely in that Page of Cups in there. They want to just have fun and goof off with you. And then this is somebody that just is your friend in a way. And it's like when have you ever like kind of broke up with a friend, or you just had a disagreement, or you just hadn't talked to them in a while, and then you get back together with them, and it's like that fun, playful kind of energy. You kind of remember why you liked them in the first place, you know? It feels really good. It's on the top of it, and it's not like so deep into the emotional stuff. It's an energy of getting to know someone again. Like this card says, take time to get to know each other. Go slow. This person, I feel like, wants to get to know you. And it's funny because you have over here on your side, I don't really know you. And that's a shadow card. So that's more of an insecurity or a fear that you have. You don't really know this person. Now they have put away the computer. Working less will help you strengthen your relationship. So that's something that they're thinking about. I hope I'll see you again sometime. I don't know why I just feel the need to pull those. Just being near you is intoxicating and true love. Yeah, both have true love on here. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Just being near you is intoxicating, and I hope I'll see you again. This is definitely somebody that is hoping for that. And I think there's a little bit of fear around this being near you is intoxicating, because it's like what I was talking about before. It's like leaving things how they are, or being around someone that you feel like can pull you in easily, because like I talked about here, it's like they're very charming in some way. This person is, like I said up here with this card with the bullseye here, the now I can't even think about it, but how Wally is with Eva. It's just very pulled in towards her. Just being near you is intoxicating. I think that this person kind of fights with that. Like, is this going to make it worse? Because this is like somebody, it's hard to be mad at someone, you know, or hard to just be friends with someone, or something like that is there because of the feelings that are here, right? I pretend that I don't care. This person, they may have in the past, or they may just be doing this now, just kind of pretending like that. I have too much to lose. So for some of you, that's the case. Maybe this person feels like they just pretend, they're going to pretend that they just don't care because they feel like they have too much to lose in this. That's why maybe this person perhaps has been feeling kind of hot and cold with you in some way, you know. We're going to get at the connecting energies with the mini Light Seers Tarot. This is going to be how the two of you could be possibly mirroring each other with your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So let's see about your thoughts with the connecting energies for pile 1 with their thoughts. Look at that. It's the 8 of Cups. So this is like the two of you are both thinking about emotionally, how you know, needing to emotionally walk away, or if you should emotionally walk away from this. That your person's more so thinking about not, you know, I feel like not wanting that, trying to hold on to something here. And you're in a place to where you're trying to figure out, can you do that, or should you do that? And it could be that the two of you in the relationship, if you're, you know, obviously with this person, that you're trying to emotionally detach from something of the past. And this person is also in that energy of trying to do the same thing. But I feel like for some of you, there's maybe around another situation. Not everybody's story, but y'all would know if that was the case. Okay, what about the connecting heart? Okay. Well, the 7 of Pentacles fell in my lap. So this is like putting time and energy or nurturing something and seeing where it kind of goes. And that's the way that both of you are in your heart. Like, you feel that way. You feel like you should nurture this. You see the potential here. You know, you see the value here in this. You both want to, in your heart, kind of spend time on something. Work on something, as far as... This is also a waiting, being patient. Waiting and being patient. These two came out with the 7 of Cups and the High Priestess in reverse. I think you're both wondering about each other as well, like not just emotionally, but what could happen here, you know. This can be a little bit the fact that the two of you could just be a little bit confused about what's real. What if you trusting yourself or trusting each other? Choosing. It's like you're both trying to figure out what choices you're going to make overall. The Magician's in reverse. So it's like something's not necessarily coming together in the way that you desire. So I'm going to pull some advice cards. And one overall card for you guys for advice. And then we're going to go into, I'm going to go into the extended, which is going to be part of, it's for my membership here on YouTube. Y'all go check it out. It's not that much. And I know these readings are super long, so I thought it would help if I broke it up a little bit and put something over there for my members as well. So, in the extended here, I'm going to take a look at future energies, what could happen in the future, and any advice around that, okay? We'll also get maybe some more message cards from your person. Okay, so what advice do you have to leave pile 1 with? That wiggled out so weird. Okay. Clarity. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what you're both kind of looking for there. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. So there you go. Now let's get a little bit of these, and then we'll go ahead and get some initials before we close, okay? Let's just saw Twin Flame and make an effort. Let's see what else. What about, okay, unbreakable love. So you may feel like you're just very closely connected to this person. It's like no matter what you kind of go through or experience, you always somehow or another come back together. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issue that may arise. Patience, with patience, with patience, they say. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Yeah, we saw that earlier with that 6 of Cups in reverse. There's something there that needs to still be, I feel like it's on your person's side, but you two are trying to walk away from something emotionally here that you're struggling with, some kind of conflict or something there with that 6 of Swords in reverse. It's like, I don't want to carry this around. I want to clear this out kind of thing. Okay, and separation. Yeah, so for some of you, you're in separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, for some of you, if you're together, this could just be like some distance between the two of you. But I do feel like that this is part of advice, so this is something that's necessary. So if you find yourself going into this energy here, I think that is definitely something that's necessary. Now, it doesn't matter if you're even married to this person. You know, when you're married, you sometimes, you're married to someone and you're going to be with them forever. Then, of course, there's going to be times where you go through things here where you pull back your energy and spend some time here in separation or isolation so that you can sit with your own thoughts. And I think that's really what we see here that's going on as far as the bigger picture goes. Or you've been in separation with someone that wants to come back around here with you. And during time in that separation, they have figured some things out and they feel like they want to give you some clarity or understanding about this, how they feel emotionally. It may help give you some sense of relief or closure in some way. And during that time, you have found your own independence, in your own way of thinking and come up with your own conclusions here even. One more advice for pile 1. 2 more. Deepening in boundaries. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You've been waiting for this, and you need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will and won't allow. So maybe this has been a part of this. Twin Flame is still at the bottom of the deck, so this means that it's a sacred connection. So it's someone that's in your life that's meant to change you in some heavy way, and it could be something you have to go through that's incredibly painful, but the turnaround is that as far as yourself goes, you see things that you didn't see before. You almost get to the point where you know yourself better than you ever did, because of the experience here with this person. So this could also be a lesson or understanding that you've come up with or been kind of awoken to, right? Is, not letting you show people how you're meant to be treated. If you're going to be treated like you deserve as far as you allow. Now, I said that the other day in a reading. It's something that just keeps popping in my head. Probably that's my advice, but it keeps coming up here is if you allow someone to continue to treat you in a particular way, even though you know that that's not right or that's not okay, and you try to, or you be clear about what your boundaries are here, you're showing that person how you're supposed to be treated, or you feel you need to be treated. You have to show people that as well, And I think could be a lesson that maybe the two of you are mirroring in some way. Trying to show each other how you want to be treated. Or there was a big lesson on that here that you experienced. You have an 8 here. An 8 and the anxious pin right next to it. So walking away is something that, or fear of emotionally walking away is something that makes the two of you very anxious. You also have the I, 2 I's, the R, an E, an N, or a Z, an H, hashtag. So there's more under the surface, or there's always like that feeling of that, right? One conversation may lead to a lot more. Opening the door to things. Here you have the black heart. You have the half of a rose quartz, so definitely some healing here. We have the string attached, so still being attached here or wound up here in some way with this person. You have the blue green dragon. So definitely it's like putting the passion or putting lust or something like that on hold for the time, or it has been. I saw something a while ago now, I don't remember what it was. Hire is here for some of you. Maybe you need to, maybe you're getting hired on somewhere or something like that's going on. I want to keep wanting to say read, but it's not in the fully in there. Okay. I'm going to leave y'all here. All right. So if you want to know about the future energies, I'm going to tap into, remember, the future energies, and then get some message cards and more advice. So if you're interested in that, information for that's down below. Boy, I got to fix that shaking camera. And if I see you over there, I see you. If not, and you leave me here, I'm sending you love and light, and good luck to you with this, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile 2. So if you chose the blue guitar, then this is going to be a reading. So obviously, music may be a big factor here between the two of you. Connect through music, perhaps. This blue is all about the throat chakra. It can be about emotions as well. Communication, needing to communicate. With this being music here, it's almost like needing to, you know, a song, you kind of pour your heart into a song. So this could be like wanting to play a song is for somebody, or connect through music is something that's here. Maybe with communication. So you may be, or this person could be wanting to send you a song or vice versa. Or there's a song that reminds you of them, vice versa. So let's take a look and see what we can get into here with that. I'm going to put this right up here. And guys, I know my camera is shaking, okay, and I'm real sorry about it. I don't know when it happened, how it happened, but for some reason it is, and I can't figure out why. So I apologize. On my next video, I'll go through figuring all that out. I have to completely take everything down, so I don't want to do that right now. I'd rather just keep going on with the reading, so hopefully it doesn't bother y'all too much. So for you guys, we are going to use on your side here the Wizard Tarot, and then on your person's side here we are going to use the Trick or Treat Tarot. Okay, so we're going to start with your energy first. Now if you skip through the intro, I am going to offer an extended here through my membership here on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, it's down below in the description box. I'm just going to go over future energies and more message cards, and then also see what all advice that we can get for you over there as far as what's shifting in the connection. And then also, if you are a member here, I just started this, but I'm going to start doing just little things over there that I just don't do on my normal channel. For instance, I'm going to do some collective spirit message readings. Ten of Swords is here right off the bat. And anyways, all that kind of stuff. So if you are interested in that, I'll go check on my community page. I talk about it there. Okay, let's get into your reading. So pile 2. That 10 of Swords is in your thoughts, okay? 2 of Cups. There's definitely either a breakup or separation here for sure. An ending of some sort, maybe betrayal. There's some sad energies going on here, guys. The 10 of Swords is an ending. And then the 2 of Cups in reverse is obviously the disconnect. The 9 of Cups. That's strange. Very strange kind of contrast there. There may be some indulging here as well. The 10 of, did I say 10 of Cups? I did, didn't I? It's the 9 of Cups. That's kind of strange. So as far as your thoughts go, you may be thinking about what makes you happy here. You could be feeling at peace at this time, or let me rephrase that, because these are some heavy energies here. So you go from these very heavy, painful energies, and you could just feel there's an ending that's here. Some of you may not feel like this is a painful ending, but you're just recognizing the ending that's here. But this 9 of Cups is like where it is a very independent energy. It can be very self-focused or self-indulgent. So you may be indulging into some things that bring you comfort or happiness. This can even be like, well, I mean, it's a sign here in this card. He's looking at all these cups. So this could be like, you know, getting your mind off of things through some mechanisms in some sort or other things, kind of focused on what is bringing you happiness at this time. Give me a card for that. Or this is an opportunity or a chance to take a look and see what that is for you. Yeah, King of Swords is here. Aquarius energy. So there's definitely some thoughts, some thinking going on when it comes to your happiness and what makes you happy, or what it is that you really want. And being kind of set into a place to where you're kind of indulging on what your desires are here. You may be seeing this person as someone that's being very closed off or very logical, or maybe very strong in their ways of thinking in some sense. Because the King of Swords is like someone that's coming in with logic. And this is how you're feeling about your person. You're thinking about logically what's going to make me happy here with this. Interesting. What about your emotions here? The 2 of Swords in reverse. An inability to make a decision. There's the 10 of Cups. What emotionally is fulfilling here? And the Knight of Swords. In your heart, you want to take action here because there's this emotional fulfillment that's here. The 10 of Cups is like when you think about, like, in your heart, what would really make you happy, what's your ultimate wish, right? And it's emotional fulfillment, emotional stability. It's right here in the middle of your spread. And I do feel like that this 2 of Swords in reverse is being indecisive or feeling maybe even blocked. Needing to take some sort of action is something that's here. You may be focused on family at this time, or that's something that's here. Tell me more. What are your actions towards your person here, pile 2? What are your actions towards your person? The 4 of Wands. Well, that's a union coming together, finding peace or harmony here. High Priestess. I don't know, I think that you have this inner knowing that you're going to have some sort of union here with this person to try to figure out how to bring balance to the situation here with the 6 of Pentacles. Pisces energy is there as well. So let's go back through this real quick with some clarifiers. I want to know what the 10 of Swords is. What's ending here for this? Page of Cups in reverse. So maybe there's been some emotional communication that caused an ending. The Page of Cups in reverse is someone that's emotionally acting out. maybe saying things you don't mean. Maybe you said something here you didn't mean, or your person did, or you're thinking about. This is like an emotional outburst that's here. It caused some sort of ending that's here. Well, what about that Two of Cups in reverse? What are you thinking about? The Seven of Swords in reverse. So this could be like a secret connection here for some of you, or secret being exposed, or something coming out into the open, something that was hidden or something that was being done in a strategic or sneaky way that kind of was exposed, that caused a breakup here, or a separation, or a miscommunication, or a lack of harmony in a connection. Okay, like you can't trust something, or someone doesn't trust you. You know, the Seven of Swords in reverse is like trying to also change or do something differently here with the connection. And you could be thinking about that. How can I do things differently here in this connection? Try to be smart about what you want is something that's here. Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse? King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you don't know what is stable, basically. It's like the King of Pentacles in reverse is he's definitely not giving. He doesn't feel like there's a stability there. It makes him feel like he's on a shaky ground. So you may be feeling this way here with this person, like you maybe kind of are confused about what decision to make, or you don't really know what's going on. The King of Pentacles in reverse is also someone that doesn't feel safe in his environment, or doesn't feel safe. So maybe making a decision around what you feel secure or safe with, or being blocked at being able to possibly have some sort of foundation or commitment or stability here, feeling like confused why you feel blocked from the stability here. Some of you may be in a long-term relationship or married even with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You may have a family with this person. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Or family is important here. You have a Six of Wands. So recognizing that this could be, you know, your emotional fulfillment or your happily ever after is something that's here. Wanting it to be successful. It's right in the middle of your spread, so it's there. So why is the Knight of Swords here? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. This is like a feeling like you don't want to waste your time here, or you're needing to take action because you've already put so much effort into something, or you need to take action here because you're becoming impatient even. You feel like something's not formulating the way that you want it to, you know, so you need to take some sort of action around this. The Star, yeah. So this is like when you have, she's even looking up at it, look at that. It's like when you have a desire here, a wish, because you feel like this is your wish fulfillment or your happily ever after here. After here, you're recognizing that. So it's like I need to take some sort of action before I lose where I'm at. Like how much time and energy I put into something. I need to formulate how to maybe heal the situation, or how to get past some things here, or what it is that I really want here, how to get what I want here from this. What about your actions when it comes to the Four of Wands, which is that union? Queen of Swords in reverse. So now you have the King and Queen of Swords. So there's some kind of misunderstanding here. The swords are about logic and reason, and peaceful resolution even, that you're not seeing eye to eye here with this person. You may feel like this person's being very cold, or maybe you're feeling like they're being calculated even. There's this feeling of, there's a little bit of animosity, I guess, behind that, that I'm picking up on. But this is like, okay, I want to have this union or harmony here. Or it's even just making peace with yourself if this person is closed off to you, you know. But I think this has to do with union, because you have the Knight of Swords in your heart, which is about taking shift action here. Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. Why is the High Priestess here? Pisces energy. King of Wands, Leo energy. Yeah. I feel like you may have like this inner knowing that you need to take action, or you need to step up, or you need to... The King of Wands is all about, is the king that takes action, right? It's the one that actually is the first one to go into battle, basically. Maybe before even kind of thinking, you know, but he's smart. He's not, especially that High Priestess, it's like doing some soul searching here about what action that you want to take or you need to take. But you also have this deep inner knowing, your intuition here, that's kind of nudging you or picking up that you need to, I heard improvise, I don't know why, but you need to kind of take some sort of, pick a direction. This is also trying to come up with an idea. Why is this the Six of Pentacles here? Six of Pentacles is about giving. Yeah, Page of Pentacles here, it's in reverse. So you're hesitating here whether or not you want to give to this situation, or you're hesitating. It's like maybe you want to, but you don't know what's fair, or you don't know what you want exactly, or what's right here. This could even be an apology. So it could be that you have this inner knowing to kind of, this person or you is gathering up their strength, their courage to bring in some sort of an apology to balance the situation out. This can be like having to swallow your pride, or especially if there's some kind of an emotional outburst that's here, or having to, I don't know, there's something to do with, okay, I know this needs to be balanced out, but I have to do some soul searching and gather up the strength and courage by understanding where I sit here in this, what I feel here about this, and what I want here about this before I can take action or direction. And there's also this thinking about what you've learned or the lessons. Like, should I just take this as a lesson and move on? Or what was the lesson in this experience? Can we balance this out? Or is this fair? Because there's a part of you that feels as if there's like this understanding that you also want fairness for yourself. So like, is this right for me? That kind of energy is there. Bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Pentacles. So this ending here, or what's gone on here, could be tapping into some unhealed abandonment wound that you have. I mean, you have the Lovers here and the Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So you go from the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles with that Two of Wands, Ten of Wands in reverse. So it's like you're trying to figure out what kind of changes you want here, and you kind of don't even know where to start with that. There are some things here that need to be released in order to have a solid like start or new beginning, if that's something that you want here. You do see this as valuable, definitely. There are emotions here, but I mean, you've already, kind of in a way, you've already labeled this person as being someone here that is a partner for you, right? That you connect with, or is your equal in some way with the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. But you have that Two of Wands in reverse that's sitting right on top of it, and that Five of Pentacles. So it's like you're trying to decide if you should leave this relationship here out in the cold, or you should do something about this. And there's definitely some hesitation here because you don't know what's fair or what's right for you. You're doing some thinking, some soul searching about what that is. But this is all being triggered, I feel like, by this Five of Pentacles. So it's all being triggered by this abandonment, this feeling of lack. So this feeling of loss is what's triggering you into making a decision. Like you're at a crossroads. Maybe you've been at a crossroads for a while. And when it's in reverse, it's like I'm lacking making a decision here with this person. Look at this. That I love, that I care about, or that is my equal in some way. And I've been indecisive here about this. Should I leave this out in the cold? Should I walk away from this? You know, it's kind of a weird feeling because it's like, I want to look more into what is going on here. This is where all this this is where all this is coming from. Give me one card for that Seven of Swords in the reverse. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. What caused this ending here? Didn't even want to come out. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. So the feminine energy here is where this had to do with emotions, how someone was feeling, expressing their emotions. Why that Queen of Cups? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Someone had some sort of outburst here about how they feel about a hot and cold energy, or a very chaotic energy, or their feelings kind of ran away with themselves, which is what caused an emotional outburst due to this here. So let me look at that one more time, and then we'll go into your person's energy. What is that? What is the Seven of Swords in the reverse? The Nine of Wands. Like, enough is enough. That's what that is. This is like, okay, this is really testing. Like, the Knight of Wands is when it's a wounded warrior card. It's like you've been through all of it. You've been through the trials, you've been through the tribulations, you went through all of it. You're still standing, but you're hurt, right? And you see that here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, with that Two of Cups. And this could have to do with the lack of trust, and a lack of peace or harmony here. Trying to get back something that was lost with the Seven of Swords. So, anything else you want to tell me about that? The Five of Wands. Not seeing eye to eye, which is what we saw with the King and Queen being in reverse. Struggling with someone seeing your point of view or your perspective in something, or changing their way here, is what caused the separation or the disconnect or disharmony. How difficult something has been. Okay. Ace of Wands is here. There's definitely this desire to have a new beginning. But the Three of Pentacles is in reverse, with the Chariot being here. So this is like your overall energy. The Six of Cups is memories. There are memories that you don't feel inspired to take action right now. But you are thinking about this person in a very nostalgic kind of way. You're thinking about how you maybe miss them, or the memories that you've shared. And wanting to move in a direction that's for your highest good. Also maybe their highest good. The Three of Pentacles is a broken commitment, or not being able to work together. And the Ace of Wands is like needing to figure out a formula or an idea of how you can move away from something and work together here, you know? Okay. Let's see what you would say to your person, and then we'll get into your person and what they would say to you, okay? So what would you say, or not what they would say to you, but what their energy is. Okay, so what would you say to your person? What time is it? Spend a little time on you guys over there. What would you say to your person? Pile 2. What would you say to your person? Okay. Unavailable. This person's unable to give you all you deserve. So you may feel that way with them, or they may feel that way towards you. We're talking about, like, you may be afraid this person can't give you what you're looking for, or things can't resolve in the way that you want, right? What else? Where are you going, Georgie? I'm afraid to contact you and you didn't imagine it. So, as far as what you're thinking about, you may be wondering if you can, you two, the both of you are able to give each other what you need. And then you may be afraid to contact this person, or you may be trying to avoid a conflict, or you're afraid to even maybe bring some things up or talk, or there's just a fear that's here about what's going to happen. You didn't imagine it. That's a shadow card, so there may be something there that you neglected to tell this person that they may have picked up on, or there may be something here that you were in the wrong about, or that was some sort of insecurity that you have had that came out into the open, I guess, in a way, and you're wanting to tell this person you didn't imagine it. What about your feelings? Another shadow card. 2 shadow cards, actually. I fear that you will reject me. That's where you're needing to get this, have this. I almost said pride. So maybe that's part of this, like you're worried about this person rejecting you and it hurting you. Yes, it's too late. You could be worried about that. Boy, George just moved and a card would have hit him where it landed. He's such an intuitive cat. He knew that was going to happen, so he went ahead and moved. You have the I admire you card, so that's something that you would say to this person. We have go slow, take time to get to know each other. So that's like an idea of taking things slow moving forward. Let's see what else. You have I can't get enough of you. An obsession. So there's some thoughts that are going on here that are that you're struggling here with, or you're just obsessively thinking about what to do here, with that Page of Pentacles being in reverse. Go slow, take time to get to know each other, and I can't get enough of you. This is an energy of slowing down for sure. Can you give me a card for that? The timing just wasn't right for us. So time is a factor here, or, starting over here at the Ace of Wands. Like, this is like a connection that is going too quickly or moving too fast, but you almost can't slow it down because there's this obsessive kind of energy with this person. Like, you just can't get enough of this person. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you're so into someone, but you have to be like, okay, I need to pull back a little bit. This is going too fast. That kind of energy is there. Like, maybe that's part of an idea or plan that you have. But you may be afraid that this person could reject that, perhaps. That's what you're worried about, or you're worried maybe it's too late here to bring that up. Yeah, it's too late to have that wish fulfillment, maybe because things have already transpired between the two of you. Like, can we get that back, or is that something that's possible, right? Okay, so let's tap into your person and figure all this out. Now that we have you figured out here, and the roles can always be switched if you forgot to, or if you didn't watch the intro. The roles can always be switched here as well, so you may feel like you more connect with the other side. See if we can figure that out, okay? So pile 2, pile 2, pile 2 is person. Pile 2's person. Pile 2's person. How is Pile 2's person thinking about Pile 2 at this time? How is Pile 2's person thinking about Pile 2 at this time? 9 of Swords. So they are stressed out. They may be having sleepless nights or struggling there. You have the Fool in reverse. So they may be somewhat confused here, or trying to be smart or strategic. 3 of Swords in reverse. This person's healing. They're trying to, maybe they're going through a period of forgiveness or healing or understanding, right? 3 of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of swords here, so Aquarius energies here. Tell me about, how is this person feeling about you, Pile 2? The 2 of Wands in reverse. So they're also in this place of indecision. Oh, I pulled 2 cards. We'll take them. The Star. Didn't you have that in the same spot? Or am I crazy? No, it's over here. But you have the Star there. Aquarius energy. Lots of healing going on here with this person. And the Hierophant in reverse. There's a part of this person internal in their heart that they feel like maybe you don't want the same things. Like maybe you don't want a commitment. This is the Hierophant, so this would be your morals, your values, what's important to you when it comes to a relationship. You know, tradition even. Being in reverse, they may feel that way here with you, that you don't want something maybe traditional. You have the Star right next to it. Star's in the middle of their spread, and you also have this 3 of Swords that's connected here as well. So there's definitely some healing going on here with this person, and possibly trying to decide. They are, in their heart, they are afraid here of the future. I think one of this person's biggest fears would be being afraid that in the future you won't want the same things. Hierophant in reverse. Magician. Yeah. Virgo and Taurus and Aquarius is here. The High Priestess in reverse. This person, you may not know this here. Maybe some of you do. This person has a fear of being manipulated. Maybe they don't even know that. But there's this, well, I feel like this person's there's definitely some self-awareness here going on. We'll get more into it, but these 2 cards right here, I mean, this person's recognizing what it is that they need to heal. You go from the nine of Swords to the 3 of Swords in reverse. So it's like they know what's causing this anxiety here, and they're trying to be cautious with their heart. Maybe they've already healed or went through some things, and this may be very triggering to them or bringing up some things here. Something brought up some things here for this person. I think they have the deepest fear I feel like this person has in a relationship is being manipulated here. Being manipulated here by someone. Secrets. Trying to understand. You know? What about the Star? The 7 of Swords. They're healing from that 7 of Swords that's there. So the lack of trust with the 2 of Cups in reverse, that relationship break. This is whatever that was, something that was deceptive here, or sneaky, or some kind of decision that was made to be deceptive that could have caused some pain or heartbreak. Or this may not be you, could be somebody else, you know. This could be a repetitive cycle this person experiences. That's why this is their fear. But there's this healing that they're going through when it comes to that 7 of Swords. And so when they think about the Star, which is their wish fulfillment, it's attached to with the 7 of Swords, like being strategic about what they really desire or want in order to kind of protect themselves. This person is definitely in an energy of protecting themselves, because they've been hurt. They've been deceived. Is that what that is? That Three of Swords in reverse? The Seven of Wands. For some of you, this may be by you, but I feel like this is a cycle as this person experiences. Yeah, the Seven of Wands is that protection. That's what I'm talking about. Like, this person is protecting their heart at all cost. They're trying to make a decision here. They're worried about the future. Tell me what their actions are towards you. The Three of Wands. This is a pause, a period of patience or planning. You have an Eight of Wands, so that's communication. This person could be planning to communicate or thinking about what they want to communicate here. The Eight of Swords. This person's planning on communicating to you that they're in their head. Like, they're just kind of in their head here about things. We have the Four of Wands, like you, on the bottom of the deck. Yours is in your emotion or your actions. So you're definitely going to have a reunion here with this person. Just one second. Okay, you guys. So, sorry for the break. The Four of Wands here, the Ten of Wands is underneath that in reverse. The Five of Swords, making amends. There's their Page of Pentacles here. So, I mean, I just heard I want to pick your brain. Which, I mean, they're wanting this communication here about being confused or in their head or not knowing what to do, right? There's an energy here of wanting to make amends, wanting to get past a conflict. The Ten of Wands in reverse is, I mean, I feel like this person is taking somewhat of responsibility to make amends here, or to recognize maybe how they've tried to protect themselves in this union, though. I think there's just a lot of explanation that I'm feeling. When this Five of Swords is in reverse, it's like there's a need to understand, or wanting you to understand where the conflict was, or seeing if that's a possibility, right? Trying to understand. Why is the Nine of Swords here for how they think while they're thinking about this person? They're in this anxious energy when they're thinking about you. They may be having hard time sleeping here with this Nine of Swords. They could be having nightmares here, or just being worried. The Nine of Wands in reverse. They're worried about you, as far as if you're giving this person hot and cold energy, or they don't know what's going on with you, or, I mean, they're just worried. This is somebody that's worried about someone, honestly, someone being a player here. That Knight of Wands, I hate referring to you as that, but that really is the card, is the energy of the Knight of Wands. In reverse, it's like there's a lot of scattered energy that's here with this person. What direction that you're taking at this time. I mean, you can't really trust a Knight of Wands because they do things very impulsively. So this person could be kind of worried about that. Either just doing something too impulsive and needing to be more strategic at how they move forward here. I think that's you, though. I think this person's worried about, like, where you are, who you're with, or what you're doing. You know, like, they feel like that this is like an impulsive reaction to something. So this could be what they're worried about, the Chariot. It's funny, too, because this card here is the Chariot, you know, that's there with that Knight of Wands. This is like someone, too, being afraid or thinking about what's the best thing for them. And see how they're leading him and he's like all kinds of confused. Like, I think this person's confused about everything, and they don't know what's good for them or not. And if they're worried about you and like messing around on them or something, yeah, Knight of Wands is in reverse. That is, whether you are, aren't, or whatever's going on, it's still an energy that they're feeling, and it's making them feel like, okay, I'm confused here. If this is good or not great for me, I need to know what to do here to protect my heart or take care of myself. They don't have confidence there. So that it's like going within, because you can't trust a situation, right? Why is that? Okay. Ace of Cups is here. So definitely with the Fool in reverse, this person, there's love here. There's a relationship that's here, but there's like an inability to take a leap, or being very cautious with the Fool in reverse, like not wanting to be naive, or not wanting to take heavy risk, or just being very cautious when it comes to how they express their emotions or open up, or being in a relationship, period. This is like somebody that's been dealt wrong. What is the Seven of Wands that I was just got stuck in for a minute? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, this is somebody that's super, super cautious. And they're protective here as well, because the Knight of Wands is, I think that's how they're kind of seeing you in their thoughts, like with that, what they're healing from in a way, or what they're trying to forgive or get past. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that does things for himself. Like, he's more of a selfish knight. Like, his determination and everything comes from, the motivation is all focused on himself. So this person could be worried about that. And if they've been, manipulated into situations here, then they definitely would be worried about that. You just being focused in on yourself, or there could have been something here that this person felt like was selfish in some way, and they're still trying to get past that, but in turn it's making them need to be selfish with themselves, and when it comes to protecting themselves here. Queen of Swords in reverse. So this has to do with cutting off communication, or being very cold. Maybe this person also felt like something was very cold, or this is like someone that doesn't understand why you made a particular decision or move, or why you went a certain direction. This is like somebody that cut someone off in order to protect their heart here. So they feel like that's the only way to defend themselves. Give me one more for that. Justice. These roles may be switched for some of you. I think I already said that, but Justice is here. Like, this is somebody that feels like in order to find peace or fairness or justice, this can be like cutting off, moving forward with something. Okay, I'm just getting this feeling here that this person, like I said, the roles can be switched, so take it how it resonates. But there's this feeling of someone that feels like someone was being selfish, maybe even keeping someone in the dark, or not being honest, or keeping someone confused. That Queen of Swords in reverse is, she also does things or reacts to things out of hurt, out of being hurt. So it's someone that still just doesn't trust a situation. And something wasn't going in a direction that they felt like it needed to go. That Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that Seven of Wands. Like, they're defending why they've said something or done something, or what it is they feel like that they need. They feel like they were justified in whatever this is. This is healing too as well. So it's somebody that's trying to make sense of a situation in order to find peace with that situation. It's just like when someone is defensive here, right? Defending their fairness. What's fair for them. Trying to heal from that. This person feels like something was not fair or justified here in some kind of way, and they feel like that they defended themselves in this, and they're trying to heal past that or forgiveness of that in some way. Okay, I'm going to get off that. That's very like a fixated energy. This person, they may at times feel like, how do I explain that? That at times they may feel somewhat shameful. Like, they may feel like they did something or said something or acted. Like, this person may have a hard time as well doing things for themselves because it makes them feel like they're not being helpful or hurting the situation in some way. This person may have a hard time standing up for themselves. So if you hurt this person in some way, they could be hyper vigilant when it comes to taking up for themselves. And then they feel a sense of like shame for even doing it. I don't know. It's like people pleasing or being taken advantage of. It just keeps coming out. This is like this wound this person still has. They're healing from still. Tell me about the, and it could be from you. You know, you could have been the one that took advantage, or not saying you are. I said you could have. Roles could be switched here as well. So this union's coming back out with this Page of Swords. This person wants to communicate. They're planning, or they want to. I think it's in their heart. They feel like they want to communicate some things because they just want to get some things off their chest. Or they want things to change. What are their actions here towards you? Three of Wands. Knight of Swords in reverse. This person's not taking action right now. I think they will eventually. They know what they want to say, but I don't know. I think they're waiting for you to take action, to be honest. The Knight of Swords in reverse is the way I'm seeing it with the Three of Wands. It's like they're planning on waiting to see if you take some kind of action here. Why is the Eight of Wands? The King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you came up as that for yourself here. You may realize some things, or realizing some things here about yourself through this experience, but Capricorn, what are their actions? They're communicating to you here how they see you versus how they're feeling, if that makes sense. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Death. This person is this is Scorpio energy. This person's very confused here in their head about the ending or the transformation here. You know, death is inviting a transformation and ending to take place. They're in their head about this. They feel kind of stuck here about this. Like, it's kind of like, is this over kind of feeling, or the changes that need to take place. It's like they're stuck in their head about what are the changes here that need to happen. And there's communication around this. Like, communication whether or not they can trust you, or whether or not the King of Pentacles in reverse, you know, whether or not your long-term relationship, or, you can get back to some kind of stable place, or they feel safe with you. There's communication here about that, and being in your head when it comes to whether or not someone's going to change or how things need to change. Makes sense? You have the moon here for them. That sums their energy up. Should have just said that. The moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. Yeah. So the moon and the Nine of Wands. I mean, what does this person really want? Well, oh, that makes me sad. That is emotional, but this person misses you. The Ten of Swords in reverse is a recovery. The Three of Cups is, see, together you have 5 cups here, which is about disappointments and loss, regrets, mistakes, missing energy. That Ten of Swords in reverse is wanting to get past something, recover, peaceful resolution even, because of the Three of Cups upright. So wanting that reunion here. The Three of Cups is a friendship. It's a card of connecting, you know. So this is like somebody that wants to rekindle the friendship or wants to recover the relationship here with you. But that Two of Cups is in reverse. So it's, now, what else is here is the Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. So they have a desire here to reconnect with you. You know, this person is, I mean, I feel like they could be waiting on an apology, or they could be wanting a new beginning, or trying to see the lesson here in this. It's like, even if you can't reconnect here with someone, there's this friendship that's still here, and trying to understand or see the lesson here with that. This is also about continuing something, right? So you had the Ace of Wands there, which is a new start. And then you have the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment, a desire that this person has to have something stable here. But the Nine of Wands is here. So it's like, but it's so difficult, you know? It's been so hard, or it's been such a struggle. And because of the moon. The moon is like when you don't know up from down. You don't know what's going on. You know, you can't, it's where you walk outside and it's completely dark out there, and you see all these shadows, and you're like, okay, it's a kind of Seven of Cupsy. Like, is that real? Is that not real? What's behind that door? You know, am I seeing really what I'm seeing here? So there's this heavy emphasis on illusion and mystery that play a part into this person's struggle. Tacos may be important. I don't know why, but it looks like it. So I just felt the need to say that. Okay. This is all about trust here too, because these are dogs. It's like loyalty, you know, being in a place of illusion when it comes to loyalty. What would this person say to you if they could say anything? Okay, well, I don't know what to say. Yeah, we picked up on that there with that Eight of Swords. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, that's that Ace of, by the way, that's that Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups that's there. It's that, this person is, they have like an infatuation with you, you know, they're very attracted to you, you know. You're kind of, you pull them in. And then you have I do love you. Yeah. I don't think this person would go to the extent that they're going to in their thought process if they didn't. We have finances here. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So there may be something to do with work here as well, or some kind of stability here that could be playing a factor or affecting this connection in some kind of way. Woo! That flew up weird. I bury myself in work to forget you. So I just said that about work, so that could be here. This person may be trying to just, I think they're trying not to react here as well, by the way. With that Three of Wands, that's like wanting to communicate or wanting to come towards you in some way, and it's like somebody trying not to react or overreact to something that's there. You and I were too young, so they may feel like the time you feel like the timing was off. This person may feel like the timing was off. Maybe they felt like you weren't in the right place in your life. You and I were too young to see something for what it was worth or the value that it had. I want you so badly, so that's there again. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, they do, but I think they're holding back here to see if, I feel like to see if you're going to make a move, but I also think that this person is trying to give this some time, or you and I were too young. You know, I feel so drawn to you. I told you that, didn't I? Didn't I say that earlier? This person feels drawn to you. You and I were too young. It's like, there's something to do with this. What is it? What am I tapping into here? Help me out. Help me out here. I'm going to get a card for that, actually. You and I were too young. You and I were too young. It's, oh, okay, got it. It's to see the value in something. Like, you didn't see they feel like maybe you didn't see, or both of you didn't see, like, the value in maybe the relationship in the beginning with being young, being the beginning. Or you could have known this person for a really long time, or been in known this person since you were young, but you feel like maybe it was too early on. What does that mean? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's an inability to be stable here. For something to be stable here. That Four Cups is in reverse, so you and I were too young. What does that mean? Give me one more. Sorry, guys, one more. I have to figure this out. The Sun here. Some kind of disappointment. You and I were too young. It goes back to what I said before, but not understanding. I'm sorry about my dogs. I don't know what in the hell is going on over there. They decided to have a conversation with the neighbors. I don't know. The neighbor's dogs. That little one. Just going at it. Leo energy's here. You and I were too young. It's like missing out on something. You didn't see the value in something. This person feels like maybe you didn't see the value that they had until it was too late. Huh. I don't know. I feel like this has to do with mistakes. The Nine of Wands. That's where it's coming from. This person may be on the defensive because of that. This is somebody that may feel like that you didn't recognize or see their value early on. And that's playing a factor here in this person's pride or ego even, right? Okay. Let's take a look at the connecting energies as far as, let's first look at the thoughts. What are the connecting energies as far as the two of you and your thoughts? Connecting energies and the thoughts here for pile 2. There's that 6 of Cups in reverse again. Okay. Okay, what? I'm not saying something I need to say. What is it? Maybe in the past you didn't say something that you needed to say, or there's some kind of an emotional baggage here that the two of you are carrying around in different ways. You're mirroring this back and forth. And it has to do with regrets, I feel. Not seeing something. Look at that, Queen of Cups. Emotionally here, this Cancer energy, there's a lot of emotion that's there. Someone is carrying emotional baggage that's here, or they were at some point. Like there were still feelings here maybe for someone else. The 6 of Cups in reverse could be another person. It could just be in the past, you know, that there were some emotion was not expressed in a certain way. Or maybe it's not being now. And this can also be what we talked about before with that emotional outburst. It's like this person, you both kind of wish that you would have expressed things differently, right? Okay. So what about, when you're thinking about that, I think you're both kind of thinking about what happened in the past or the emotions that you feel or felt attached to the past. Sorry about my stomach growling. I got food in there, but I have to finish this first before I can eat it. So tell me about the connecting energies as far as the heart goes. As far as the heart goes, it's just laying by my heart and my hands. It's in his hands. So there's emotions that are building here or feeling, or this is like giving something patience here. You know, it takes some time to grow something. This is about investment. So thinking about what it is that you've invested into this connection and what you want from this connection. This is about long-term goals here as well with the 7 of Pentacles. So you're both reflecting on all these particular things, right? If that makes sense. And then patience is a part of this, like waiting to see how something grows or waiting to see how something turns out. So you're both in that place in different types of ways, right? So what about your actions? What are your actions between the two of you? Justice. So you're both wanting fairness. You're both wanting justice. I don't think that that's the issue here. I think how to get to that is the issue. Obviously, right? I think that, how to express this? There's a feeling of peace that's here. Like a want or a need for peace. I think you've already it's like you've already got through the hard parts of the roller coaster, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I'm here in Texas, and so we have Six Flags, and that one roller coaster is just like, you know, there's certain parts of it that are going to jerk you around a little more than the others. And once you get past that, it's like, okay, those are over with, so now I can have fun, you know, or now I can just relax. Something like that is here, like in your heart space, like the desire to that, or a feeling of that it's obtainable, right? And wanting to put time and energy into it, but wanting it to be fair for both parties, right? And an understanding of that where it's in a peaceful understanding, like someone's not trying to have more than the other or something over the other, right? Give me one more for justice. Well, hold on now. Well, that one fell on the floor. This one fell in my hand. My right ear just started ringing really loud. Oh, it's death in reverse. Look, and there's a string here. So maybe a string, an attachment. You're attached to this person, and you still have like a karmic tie together, or it doesn't have, I mean, everything's karmic, guys, right? I mean, we learn lessons throughout everything in our life. So anybody that you have a karmic attachment to, good or bad, there's still some kind of karma that's playing out, whether that's, you know, a better feeling than the other. And you see that here as well. The Fool in reverse with Death in reverse is basically, I don't want to be a fool, but I don't want to repeat. I don't want to lose an opportunity or be a fool, but I don't want to repeat the same cycle either. So I'm being very cautious here. This is what you both kind of agree upon as far as your actions go. Makes sense? Like it's weird because you're in the same energy, but and both of it's fear, by the way. Being afraid. It's like you're afraid of what you'll be losing, or and afraid of what you'll be what will happen. You know? It's like a fear of taking something on. And you have to decide, I want to be cautious here. Should I let go of this? Or, because it's death and rebirth. So should there be an ending or a beginning here? And being really cautiously aware of repeating a cycle. You both are in that energy. Like, I do not want to repeat a cycle here with this person again. I do not want to. I really want to be cautious here, and I'm really afraid to take a risk at repeating another cycle here. You're both thinking this way. It is what's causing some delay or some procrastination between the two of you. So I landed on the King of Wands, which is Leo energy. And the High Priestess in reverse with the Ace of Swords. There's definitely a conversation or truth that's here. It may not be all of what you want to hear, but there's something there that's a truth or a conversation. And you may just be worried about this message, right? You're going to have to let your guard down here. I think that's something else that you're worried about. The Empress is in reverse. That Nine of Swords. 3 of Wands. This is transitioning, changing, waiting here. Waiting here, and is causing some anxiety. Distance could be causing anxiety as well, and stress. And there's this desire to want to protect something here. The Empress in reverse is like, she doesn't feel confident in what's growing, right? And there's a needing to let your guard down here. Even if it's like hesitating sending a message or something, you know? Or kind of worried about what the truth is here. Now this is supposed to be connecting energy, so it's actually that's for both of you. If that makes sense. Okay. What next? Y'all tell me. Let's get some advice cards. And then we'll get a overall energy for advice. And then I'm going to go into the extended, which is going to be part of the membership. If you want to sign up for that. All the information for it's down below, and it will automatically be given to you, as well as anything else that I post on there, and all that stuff's down below too. So we're going to look at future energies over there, and we'll get more message cards as well. We have forgive and release here. So as far as advice goes, it says you are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. So forgiving someone or forgiving a situation and releasing a situation is something that's important for both of you here. You are enough. The person that you're meant to be with will love you the way that you are. You don't need to change. So this may be something that's hard here. It's okay, so let's think about this for a second, because this card always bothers me. Because I'm a believer in yes, acceptance, but acceptance of who you are. Now, I'm a believer in relationships that if there's someone that you're with that has some shadows that they are playing out, you kind of grow through those and go through those as well yourself. If this is someone that's a divine counterpart that you're connecting with for a long period of time, right? It's kind of like what they go through, you go through. But with that being said, the person that you're meant to be with will love the way that you are. Yes, you don't need to change. Now, the do not need to change is what bothers me, because of the way that it's written in that card. Because if you are someone that's wanting to evolve, wanting to change, wanting to be your best self, wanting to, do all these things, now does that mean that there's other things that can't be included into that it's all about that moderation, of things? There has to be a balance in that. And I'm a believer in a partner balancing you out and you balancing them out in that way. So, this would be like being in a relationship and it's someone saying, well, I don't need to change. I should be enough for you, and you're like, but you're being a jerk and that's not enough for me. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, be careful about that. But definitely if there's some situation here where someone made you feel like you weren't enough, definitely release that, forgive and release that, because it could be playing a factor here on this relationship or future relationships even, in a self-sabotaging way, right? I don't even know what I just said. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know why. I just thought that said toothers. So I don't know if there's something going on with your teeth or a tooth or something. That's what that looked like to me from up here. Anyway, gosh, that's so random. Open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract love relationships. So definitely if there is this very closed off energy, it's kind of insinuating, in order to have a very open or strong connection with someone, you have to be able to open up to things. The vulnerability is what makes the connection strong. That's what makes a relationship strong, is being able to be vulnerable with someone without judgment in the way of that, right? And that's how you really get to know someone, not knowing just the good things that you see and you feel about them, but also really getting to know what their shadows are and accepting those as well, taking those on as well, like I said before. But if someone's closed off to that, then it's very hard to get too close to that person. So that might be a advice for you or this person. I heard this in a show that I'm watching, and he said, in order to be vulnerable with each other, you ask each other like intimate questions, like when you feel comfortable, right? Like, what is your greatest fear? That's one of them. Which we know what this person's is, right? Okay, what other advice do you have? Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. So when things start to get unhealthy, acknowledge them. When you start to feel unhealthy about something, like in the relationship, let's just say if it was your body and you start to feel like I don't know, your finger hurts really bad, but you keep just trying to ignoring it, hoping that it's going to get better, and then it gets to the point to where it's very visible and it hurts worse and worse and worse because you haven't acknowledged it or said anything. It's really talking about speaking your truth when you feel like there's something that's going on that feels unhealthy to you. Pay attention to the red flags. It's funny because you see red flags as, okay, there's too many red flags in this person, but how do you address the red flags that you see? Because I think that's really the key here, right? If you're addressing things that look like red flags to you, then you're giving an opportunity to yourself and that person to understand why you feel that way and why you're seeing them in them for them to explain. Do you know what I mean? So that you can get on the same page and find balance with it instead of just writing it off or putting it in your back pocket as trying to understand this person, you know? Communication is like the number one in any relationship. Anything at all. Communication. In relationships, though, we have to be vulnerable in communication in order to understand each other fully. Otherwise, we try to figure each other out. And sometimes that can be a negative way. Difficulties, or can cause difficulties, right? Jealousies from others may serve as obstacles in the success of this connection. So there may be some outside influences or some jealousies of other people or some, you know, something like that that's going on that could be causing some obstacles here within your connection. So it may not even have anything to do with the two of you, but maybe outside influences that keep kind of causing some issues or problems. And these could be big or small, right? But they all kind of add up. Pay attention to the signs. Again, letting go is in reverse here as well. So, I mean, I don't think that there's... Yeah, and look at what it says, too. Sorry about my son in there. Leave your fears behind. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. Yep, If you're pointing out red flags in someone and they are not acknowledging them, or they get very defensive about it, or I don't know, it's just like if you leave that conversation more confused, I mean, that's the biggest red flag of all, right? But if you start feeling confused, you shouldn't feel confused in a relationship. As far as wanting you, like someone wanting you or you wanting them, you shouldn't feel confused about that. If you are feeling confused about that, or if this person's feeling confused about that, surely that's going to cause some problems, right? Yeah, pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities that you have been noticing are not coincidences. So if you've been seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities here, no, those aren't coincidences. Start looking that stuff up. I don't know what that is, but, or that. What the heck's happening over here? Maybe you need to do some cleaning. Maybe clearing your space out even. Could help revitalize you in a way. Something like that is coming up. Now I don't remember what the other part I was talking about because they just took that right away from me. Okay. So let's get some advice cards, different kinds of advice cards, and then we'll go into initials. And then I'm going to take this to the extended, and we'll look at what's shifting here, possible scenarios or what could happen. We'll get some more messages from your person and any more advice, okay? And more initials as well. What was I talking about before that? It's just left me. Oh, the signs. That might be why I got distracted. Or it's my ADHD. I'm not sure which, but maybe both. Yeah, you may see like something catch your eye, like a synchronicity or something like that, or something that's maybe not a coincidence, like it says. Something that keeps like occurring that catches your eye that you try not to focus on, or you kind of walk away from it, or you don't really put it together. Look up those numbers. That's what I was saying. If you keep seeing the same repetitive number, look it up as an angel number just to see what it comes up. And if anything, even if you don't even believe in that, it can change your thought process, and that might be what you're needing. It may give you like just a one saying, right, or one word, or even just something to trigger you into thinking differently. So, okay, I don't know why I had to go into detail with that, but there you go. What advice do you have for Paul when dance is here? Which always makes me think about Garth Brooks and the song. Yeah. When was the last time that I danced freely? Because it will shift you into a beautiful state. Because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart. Because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety and control and guilt and frustration and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence that take over you and will free a soul. Sorry, I'm getting messages while I'm reading this. It's so hard. You will free a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is the tool to ground us into the now. It triggers happiness and is a gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire growth begin in the feeling that you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. That song, Why Don't We Dance, just kept playing in my head too, and I don't know who sings that. I can't remember. What if it isn't true? The thing that you're telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think that you don't belong, you can't do it. You won't get there, and you're not enough. Look, you are enough. Or it isn't true, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? It's time for your soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you. What if it isn't true? What else might be possible? What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? So there may be something going on with you where you feel like about what it is that you deserve, or you being enough in some way. That could be a factor here as well. When we feel judged, or we feel, definitely, when we feel judged, it comes from a place of not feeling worthy, not feeling enough. It's that huge trigger with that. So that might be something that you're carrying around with you, and thinking, what if you don't place judgment maybe on communication or this person's actions or what they're doing or saying or whatever. If you're not placing judgment on that, and you're more so in a place of thinking, okay, are they judging me though, or is that just my insecurity? Sometimes it might not be, but asking yourself that question, I think, is where you can start to figure that out. You know, what if it wasn't true? What if this person really isn't out to get me? You know, or, of course, use your own judgment with that, and of course your intuition and what you've already experienced, right, to make the best judgment there. We have that string here again, so definitely that string is still attached to this person. You have the lightning bug here, so this is shining light on some things, digging up some things from the past, so that you can shine some light on some things, trying to understand. This can be about digging yourself into a hole, you know, even, or working on something, putting work or effort into something. And you have this is the sun energy here with the star, which is what we have here. You know, you have a King of Wands here with the Ace of Wands, by the way. So the sun is about happiness and clarity and seeing the light. You have two energies here of light. But this always reminds me of the Six of Cups as well, which you had as your connecting thoughts. So definitely like thinking about being nostalgia and having memories, or the happiness here, shining light on what makes you happy even. Okay, lots of initials. We have Y-E-F, or Jeffrey in my head. We have J-N-P-N-Z-U, and A. Okay. Nanny is here. What else? What else? Nap. Maybe you need to go take a nap. Take a rest. Take a break. Right? I just heard take a break. Everything's gonna be okay. So there you go. Okay, I'm gonna leave these here. I'm not picking up on a whole lot of stuff. So I don't know why that is, but I'm just not. It's kind of weird, but Pan is in the bowl, so you may be feeling like Peter Pan. You can almost spell it, but or you're dealing with the Peter Pan, or you feel like Peter Pan. Fun is in the bowl. That's like Peter Pan. All he wants to do is just have fun. You know, he doesn't want to grow up. He wants to stay in Neverland. What else? Okay, For real, I'm going to let you go. So thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for all your love and support. Oh, let's put these over here. If you want to go over to the extended where I look into the future and some more message cards, advice, information for that's down below in the description box. You do have to be a member. But if you want to go over there and check that out, I would appreciate it. And I'll see y'all there if I meet you over there. If not, I'll leave you here. Thanks so much for being here. Sending you all love, good luck, and I hope to see you soon. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose this kind of crazy looking hamster here, I don't know what's on its side, like a lightning bolt, a blue lightning bolt. I don't know if this hamster is sleeping with its mouth open or it wants to say something or it's singing. We don't know. So what can I gather from this? Well, maybe that's part of it. Maybe you're confused here. You don't know up from down. You know, you don't know what to do, or you don't know what the other person, you're having a hard time reading the other person perhaps. Or it's like, you know how he has his mouth open, but there's not any words coming out. So there may be like you don't know what to say to this person. There may be some hesitancy here, or maybe you get a little nervous around this person perhaps. With the lightning bolt that's here, it's almost like this person may spark something inside of you, you know? You feel very electrically drawn to this person in some way. Okay, so we're going to put this to the side. This being the hamster, though, it's like a feeling of wanting to keep someone with you, or wanting to keep someone. That sounds kind of creepy, doesn't it? I don't mean for it to sound creepy, but it kind of did for a second. What I mean by that is like wanting to stay connected to someone, right? Okay, so for your person's energy here, we have this. I always forget the name of this deck. It never fails. It's a newer deck. It's called the Wild Reflections Tarot. And then for your energy, we actually have the Earth Woman Tarot, which I cannot show you the back of this, which is unfortunate for the artist, of course, but here on YouTube, they don't allow it. So, can't show you the back, but we are going to start with your energy here. And so I have to kind of shuffle this off camera. So we're going to look at your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, and your person's thoughts, feelings, and actions. We'll get message cards from you and your person. We'll also look at the connecting energies and where the two of you may be mirroring one another at this time. Then we'll also look at some advice. Now, after I get advice here, I'm going to go into the extended and take a look at the future energies of what could be shifting, and some more message cards and some more advice and more initials. Okay, so if you're interested in that, information for it's down below. You have to be a member to get that kind of stuff, at least for right now. The reason I did it with this reading is because these tend to be very detailed, and there's a lot of different types of energy that I'm pulling from. And it takes a long time. So if I did this here on just YouTube, it would be ridiculously long. And then also, I just started that membership for this reason, but I'm going to include a bunch of other stuff over there too, of course. So information for all that's down below, okay? So first, let's take a look at your energy and your thoughts towards your person. We want to look at pile 3's thoughts. Okay, well, these just wanted to come out. There's 4 here, though. I was only going to get 3. Maybe this is something that we just need to see first. Okay, so hopefully you couldn't see that on camera. Oh, well, still there. I'm going to have to do some editing here with that. So you have the Moon in reverse. You have the 4 of Cups in the reverse. You have the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So, communication here. Coming in, thinking about communicating something here. The Moon in reverse and the I said 4 of Wands, that's the 4 of Cups in reverse. Didn't I say the 4 of Wands? Cancer, Pisces is energies here. I mean, this is like seeing the light, basically. Waking up here to something. And I'm emotionally kind of communicating this, or it's just like seeing something for what it is, or accepting something here for what it is when it comes to this person perhaps. Or maybe you're in this place where you're trying to figure out if this is something that you need to accept for what it is and detach here, or walk away from maybe communication for some of you. Or there may be some kind of communication that you're ready to let go of. It's like something that you were setting on. Okay, this is kind of hard to say for some reason, but some kind of communication that you sat on here for a long period of time, that you thought about maybe for a long period of time, trying to understand it, trying to figure it out, trying to see like what this means, how to move forward, maybe what this person meant, which direction to take, taking some action here. And you've come to some sort of realization here with understanding it's time to kind of move forward, or you're needing to detach from whatever this communication was. Okay. I don't know why that came out like that, but okay, guys, so I had to pause for a second, but I'm back here. Okay, so let's take a look. Pile 3. Pile 3. What are they thinking at this time when it comes to their person? What is pile 3 thinking at this time when it comes to their person? What is pile 3 thinking at this time? Devil in reverse. Okay, Capricorn energy. What are you thinking about this person? 7 of Wands in reverse. Oh, this is like surrender all over this. This is like a feeling of a release. Maybe analyzing, overthinking, questioning something, just going over and over, you know, in something. It's there's this energy of release, letting go. The 7 of Wands in the reverse is like giving up on something, no longer fighting a battle. You know, the Lover's in reverse. So you still feel this person, but you're trying to release the idea of this person. Okay, does that make sense? Not this person altogether, but the idea of them, maybe the potential, perhaps. It's like you're trying to, it's like giving up on what you feel like a relationship means to you. Basically, not means, but whatever idea that you had in your head about this relationship, you're letting go of or releasing. This obsessiveness even. It's like you're thinking about this and thinking about how you need to release this, thinking about the not so great feelings that this has taken up on you, you know. Gemini energy's here as well. So you're thinking about this. You still feel this person though. There's still a feeling of you wanting this person. What about your heart space? What's in your heart space for them? For pile 3, this person. The Empress in reverse. What's in your heart space here? Libra and Taurus energies. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which is very similar to this Empress energy. It's about stability, and there's longevity here. When you think about this person, like the long term or in the long run, or but there's an inability to grow something here. Maybe in the long run, in your heart space. You may have been with this person for a long time. For some of you, you could have even been married to this person, but there's this longevity that I'm feeling here in your heart. There's also maybe just a knowing of that. Like this was something that, or someone that you can see in your life for a long time in some way, or this is part of what you felt. Yeah, the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is like something really weighing on you here, taking responsibility here for how someone is acting or how someone is responding to you. It's in your feelings. So it's something when you think about this person in your heart or in your feelings, you think you're taking responsibility here and it being heavy on you, like a burden in the way that you're seeing this person. And if this person is being, held back or not as giving, not as open, not as loving, that kind of energy is weighing on you, like you're recognizing this about this person. Or for some of you, this is the way that you are with this person right now. But due to the responsibilities or the weight that's here, the burden that's here, what is that? The Seven of Swords. It's almost like recognizing there's a lot of things here. A lot of things that are going on in my head. You may have tried to be strategic here around someone and it backfired on you. That's something that I'm seeing here with that. This Seven of Swords is a card of deception or being strategic and being deceptive, being strategic, right? In order to maneuver your way or get your way in some kind of way, or this is something that you're afraid of even. It's just like taking advantage of a situation is something that may weigh on you. Or if this person did that to you, it's something that weighs on you, Sometimes the roles can be switched. I don't know if I mentioned that either. Tell me about the, what is pile 3's actions towards their person at this time? What are their actions towards their person? You have the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. And then you have the Justice in reverse, Libra. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is a strange feeling, but it's like a mixture between there's a loss of faith in the situation and a loss of fairness coming to play. It's like you're not going to get the justice that you were looking for. And there's, in a way. But it's not that it's that maybe you haven't, or you just have this feeling that you're not going to get the fairness or the justice here. It's not going to take place in the situation, however that fits for where you are here. Whatever you feel like is fairness and justice here, you feel like it's not going to, there's hopelessness around that happening. And there's this emotional attachment to that. That you're holding on to. And emotionally, your actions here, emotionally, I think you're going back to this thought or this idea of something not healing, their lack of fairness here, and kind of reanalyzing that. And then this is kind of a cycle here. That's why we're seeing all these cards in reverse, and the only thing that you see upright over here is the Seven of Swords. This is what's weighing on you here, this Seven of Swords. For some of you, this could be just deception or a secret or something like that. That's just the Six of Wands. You may be recognizing, or someone's recognizing some deceptive behavior here, and that's what's been weighing on you. Taking responsibility here in some way with that is in your heart. There's definitely a huge lesson that's here, guys. If you're the one that's been deceptive, there's definitely, I see that huge lesson. But if you're the one that's been deceived in some way, that in itself is also a lesson. Either way, there's big lesson here. It has to do with the force that I'm seeing, the corners, the corner basis of the foundation. What's holding this up here, sorry about my son in there, is the Devil in reverse with the Lovers, which is releasing a relationship that is you've been addicted to, or you've been, just drawn into, You've maybe overthought, overanalyzed. There's been some not so great things that have gone on there with the devil being there. But there's this attachment here, unhealthy attachment here, that you've been kind of just having a hard time, having a difficult time with. And then you have this energy here of walking away, and the star in reverse is like because you've lost hope here in some way that anything can grow or anything can come out of this. But either way, there's still this longevity. So I don't know why that is. Somehow or another, you are eternally like attached to this person in some way, or this just has been gone on for a long time. Okay? If that makes sense. You see, they're showing us this cycle here. And why you feel unstable with this person. For some of you, this, whatever this is, the Six of Wands that came out into the open here about some kind of deception or was shown in some way, whatever this was, changed someone's maybe opinion or how they're seeing someone. Interesting. Recognizing that deception is something that's heavy there. Strength. It's took away someone's strength of control. Someone has lost control here with something. It's like being released from that devil. It's like the devil had a hold on your head, in your head, you know, of your thoughts or your obsession, and it's like there's this feeling of someone that doesn't have the courage or strength, or they're just not strong enough. You may be recognizing that this person may be someone or they're seeing you like someone that maybe it's not strong enough for internally here. What is that Empress in reverse? Leo energy there with strength. It's the Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. To clarify, you have the Queen of Wands. There's still this desire or this feeling that you have. I picked it up here too. You know, there's still this desire, this feeling that you have when it comes to this person. There's a realization here about this person as well. There's admiration that I'm feeling here. But I think for some of you, this may have to do with yourself, like having admiration for yourself in the situation here, in your own strength. Okay, whatever that means to you. We have Sagittarius there. That Five of Pentacles is definitely, there's some more dependent kind of energy that's here, that someone is, there's regret and loss that's here. The Five of Wands just came out in reverse. Something happened here. I couldn't get my eyes off this when I was looking at the Five of Pentacles, and here you have the Five of Wands in reverse. Something's happening here in your heart space that's making you feel like you don't have you lack being able to bring something together. And so there's this feeling of just getting over something because you can't bring something together. Can't make something grow. In your heart, there's this missing energy here that's too, obviously. Tell me about the star in reverse. What are you losing hope about? It could be healing, judgment. You may be afraid that someone's already made maybe a judgment call here. I don't know if I get in trouble for that. I don't even know. Judgment, Scorpio energy. Hoping for a new beginning or a new start. You're in a sadder place right now, but it's just like a sad feeling of acceptance. That's what I'm feeling overall for you. There's a sad feeling of acceptance here. And trying to find courage and strength, or going through a process of that. Tell me about the Justice in reverse. The Sun in reverse. Yeah, this is a huge disappointment here. This feeling like something didn't go the way that you really wanted it to go, or something to that nature, is like this sadness. I told you, this overall sadness. This happiest card in the deck, saddest card in the deck. Reverse. Because there's a judgment call here that's someone's making, or this hasn't happened yet. This is in your actions. It's like you're making a judgment call to not remain hopeful about something, you know, or to walk away from a wish that you had, or feeling hopeless, you know, making a decision here and feeling hopeless that something's capable of having a new beginning or healing. And being disappointed here. I mean, you're not making any actions, you know. Making a judgment action with kind of acceptance. But even that's just like a hopeful energy, though. I mean, a hopeless energy. Why is the Eight of Cups in the reverse? The Moon. That explains everything, doesn't it? Yeah. That definitely explains everything. The Moon and the Sun together again. It's been in all my readings. So the Moon with the Eight of Cups is not knowing, basically. It's being in a place of illusion or fantasy. It has to do with this emotional attachment. It's like you try to pull yourself out of something, but you go right back into it. And it has to do with making a judgment call, feeling hopeless, being disappointed, being sad, and not knowing what's real and what's not. It's like a loop that you get kind of stuck in here, right? How do they get out of that? I mean, there's obviously some healing here, but how do they get out of that? I kind of read y'all's energy different. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, okay. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. You may have to do something you just don't want to do. What else? The Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is an opportunity for another chance to change something, an opportunity to change something. Look at that. Wow. That's the question I need to ask, right? What do you need to heal from? What would help this? An opportunity here to look at something different, or opportunity here to change a situation or change something, is still very present in your energy at this time. And this could have been something that you need to heal from here. Is maybe this opportunity or new beginning here didn't go as planned or go the way that you wanted it to. Maybe the timing was off. Maybe the timing here was bad, you know? You have an Ace of Cups here in reverse with the Nine of Cups here. So this is like being unhappy about the relationship, or being unhappy because maybe you struggled with your emotions here, or you felt like this was emotionally blocked in some way. So this could have been an opportunity, but it didn't go as planned because of maybe an emotional blockage. Or tell me what the Ace of Wands here is in reverse. The King of Swords. This is explaining. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. This is like explaining here a false start, or explaining here being logical about something. You know what I can see from this if I was just looking at it just straightforward, which I should, which is hard when you're reading, but I can see this as an opportunity here, but it's not exactly the what you wanted. There's an unhappiness here around emotions in the relationship here, or how things have transpired emotionally. And then there's this need to look at this logically and not look at just the passion that's here or the fun that's here or something like that. There's a lesson here around this. So I'm asking how you can heal from this. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? It's the Seven of Cups. An opportunity to make a different choice is what's here. To see something in a different way. You may be looking at something as being really unfortunate, and they're saying look at it with gratitude and see what that looks like. Why is the Ace of Cups in the reverse? And the Two of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Swords. This is being blocked from your emotions. Maybe you were blocking your emotions out, or you felt emotionally blocked here, and that was making you unhappy. What's the Ace of Wands in the reverse? What's the King of Swords? The Fool in reverse. Not willing to take a risk here. Being very cautious going into something. Not jumping into something too quickly. That's part of this here. Maybe a lesson. Not being logical and not wasting a chance at something is something that's here. Or not jumping into something too quickly is part of a lesson, right? Kind of took us in a weird direction. Okay, I'm going to get out of that. Three of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups in reverse with the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords, Four of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords, now you have all the fives out. This has to do with choices and timing and having an opportunity here. I keep getting drawn back into this, don't I? It's so mesmerizing. Because of all these aces. And I'm asking what you were healing from. So some of you, something maybe just didn't get off the ground, but you wanted it to. But there was just, you stayed kind of in a place of emotional confusion here. And there's an unhappiness of feeling blocked now from the emotional stuff, or feeling blocked from the emotional connection or relationship, because maybe you didn't take an opportunity here when you had a chance, or someone didn't. This is maybe what you're trying to heal from here. The Five of Cups is that sadness or disappointment here. Has to do with the reunion. So the foundation here in the relationship, or how it was left, is something that someone regrets or feels sad about. There's your counterpart, Queen of Swords in reverse. So not seeing eye to eye, definitely. There's an energy here of someone being cold or not as willing, right? The Two of Wands is needing to make a plan here. You have that King of Cups in the reverse. Scorpio energy. Making a plan here because emotionally there may be some instability going on. And it's like, how do I stabilize myself here with this King of Pentacles? How do I stabilize these emotions? But there's this period here of waiting or holding on to something. Waiting for the right opportunity to ground something here. So you're emotionally unstable in some way, or you don't feel like now's the time, perhaps. But you want to make a plan here. You may have already been through this and it didn't work out. And now you're trying to, that's the lesson. The World. The Two of Pentacles. This has to do with feeling imbalanced, not feeling stable. There being confusion and conflict, disappointments along the way, not maybe making the right decision. Lots of this stuff going on here, right? That created some kind of instability in some way. And it's just something that weighs on you here. Having to make a decision. You know, maybe even something that you don't want to do, but you have to do. Something like that is there. And the need to be strong around that. Tell me about the Lovers in reverse. That pulled the Three of Wands here. Is this like you've been waiting for something for a long time, or you're just trying to be patient here? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, when it comes to giving to the situation. This can also be distance, like putting a little bit of distance, or you've tried to put distance here between you and someone. Made a choice to maybe do that, but there's this, still this connection that you feel, right? Okay. I landed on the Five of Cups, so that's the sadness I'm feeling, and it's your bottom of the deck energy. Imagine that. Okay, so let's see what you would say to this person. I hope all that made sense. This is going to be one of those piles I pick up on both parts really well. So, in other words, it can get confusing at times, because I feel like one minute I feel like I'm reading your side, and the other minute I feel like I'm maybe reading the other person's side, and it's just kind of really hard to explain, actually. Okay, what would you say to this person? So some of you, these message cards, you may feel like, well, that's what I would say too. The two of you may be really mirroring each other at this time. And yeah, I mean, you do have that Two of Swords that's right there in the middle. And you may not be realizing it, you know? So we'll see how that goes in the middle, connecting energies. But right now, let's take a look and see what you would say. What would you say to this person if you could say something to this person? Pile 3. I can't get enough of you, and you didn't imagine it. What would you say to this person, pile 3? You were the best thing in my life. That's this here, that Queen of Pentacles and the Empress here. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. I think I mentioned that earlier. You let me down. Here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. So many things remind me of you. I do love you. We have marriage and I hide behind material things. So there's something to do with maybe beliefs, tradition, maybe someone is married even. Maybe this is a sense of security as well. Marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union and I hide behind material things. So it's almost like you know how some people can see marriage as a material thing as far as marrying someone just to be married, you know? But there's not a lot of... it's like practical in some way. It's like that's the practical step to take. That's the kind of this energy I'm feeling here with this. Where someone may hide behind that in some way. Like, you may feel that way about them, or this is kind of how you are feeling about yourself even. It's almost like it's a excuse or something. I can't. True love again. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. What's the bottom of the deck? There's no bottom of the deck. So what would you say to this person? Well, I think you feel like this person is someone that's really important here to you. I feel like you would tell them that they mean a lot to you. You may feel like this person let you down in some way. You would tell them that, even if they didn't mean to. There's this sense of someone that they're recognizing was giving too much in this connection. It's like this is somebody that really feels like they already have this, like you're their person. They already have found the love of their life pretty much. And now they're just not going to find anybody else like that. This is like kind of how the feeling that I'm feeling. So whether this is you or your person, whoever this is, that's the way they're feeling. I don't know that there's this full on like admitting to that, but there's definitely a feeling of that here, or maybe even a fear of that, if you could say that, right? Because you didn't imagine it. So there's something this person wasn't expressive about, and that Ace of Cups in reverse could have been an opportunity to express your emotions that was blocked in some way. You have the Hermit that just popped out when I said that. So maybe this is like someone that was doing some soul searching here at the time, or they went into hermit mode to think about how they felt, or something like that is there. Okay. One more shuffle. We're going to tap into your person's side. That was a horrible shuffle. We're going to try that again. That's much better. Okay. So we're going to tap into your person's energy and see. I know I said one more, huh? First, what their thoughts are. So pile 3's person, what are their current thoughts about pile 3? Can you give me some insight here to that? You have a King of Cups. Scorpio energy. There's that Hermit again. Back again. Slim Shady, always that song pops in my head every time I hear that. Back again. This may be somebody that's thinking about that here. The King of Cups, I mean, look at him. I've never seen him that active. So this may come as a surprise, or maybe you just haven't seen this person this active before. I'm so sorry, guys. I had to wipe my camera off real quick. normally he's sitting in his on his throne, you know, and or he's sitting somewhere. And here he's very active, and he's kind of blowing his horn. So, which he's not really particularly like that. So let's see some more here. Why is this person? Well, let's give me one more card here for their thoughts. What are they thinking about? They're doing, oh, wow. What is going on? This could have to do with family or stability here. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody that's doing some soul searching here about what's important to them, what they value. They're doing some soul searching here about their foundation, about the foundation with you. Tell me more about this in the heart space for pile 3's person. How are they feeling? You have the Hanged Man in reverse. Well, in their heart, I mean, that's a stuck feeling. 3 of Cups in the reverse. So there may be some gossip around this, or outside interference, or, you know, death. What is the 3 of Cups in the reverse? King of Pentacles in reverse. If there's third-party energies here, this is someone that feels like they can't have really what they want because of this outside interference. So whatever this is, this could just be gossip or something, but whatever this is, this outside interference is keeping this person feels like is keeping them from having something that they really want here in their heart, which is the King of Pentacles, which is stability. And this is how they're in their thoughts, thinking about this, trying to figure out, doing some deep soul searching here of maybe how to get this, because they have these deep emotions here. But I also see this as somebody that's trying to contain their emotional self as well, trying to kind of stay stable with their emotions. Scorpio energy, Capricorn, Pisces. This is like stuck on something in their heart, like they're stuck on this here. Really an inability to really have what they want because of this 3 of Cups here. But death is there because there's this need or want to change, break themselves free and have some sort of change. Or in their heart, they want something to change, transform. What about their actions? What are their actions here towards pile 3? This person, what are their actions towards pile 3? You have a Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yep, there's the Tower. The 4 of Pentacles. Be careful, this is feeling like somebody that would say what they needed to say in order to keep you. They may even, like this is love bombing energy. They may do something very significant in order to hold on to you. Scorpio energy here. What is it? The 8 of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Wands. I mean, I said 8 of Cups, didn't I? That's on your side. The Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Wands is here as well. This is really what this person's desire is. This person's going to come in a way of, I mean, this is like a hot and heavy energy, so you're aware of that. This is somebody coming in hot and heavy. Why is the Tower here? The Lover's in reverse. I mean, this is somebody that's taking action here that wants, that's going to cause a Two of Pentacles. I see this as a choice being made. I want to get to the bottom of this. What is the Two of Pentacles? This is like someone that is wanting to bring balance to a relationship, and that Tower is like they'll do whatever it takes. What is that? Can also be like making a choice here. Those are two cards of, or having an option or making a choice here. The Hierophant in reverse. This is like somebody that's going to choose to do something here that's going to blow your mind. This is like somebody that's really stepping outside of their comfort zone in order to bring in this Tower moment and hold on to something here. Why is the Four of Pentacles? What is this about? The Five of Pentacles. This is someone that's trying to hold on to something that they have here. What is that? The Page of Cups. Okay, I have to say this here. For some of you, I got to say this. If you are married to this person, or if this person is married to someone else, okay, not everybody's story, but I am definitely seeing this storyline, then this is someone here that is making a choice. Possibly, this is somebody that's going to, I feel like they're going to come towards you and give you something, offer you something. They're kind of love bombing you in some kind of way, right? But it's because they're trying to hold on to you here because they don't want to lose, perhaps maybe this could be a child, or lose a, maybe even the connection altogether, right? If they even have somewhat of communication or something here, it's like they're going to protect whatever they can have here with you. For some of you, though, this has to do with the child, and they're holding on here to a relationship because of that. Interesting. Taurus energies down there. So what are their actions here? They're coming in and using everything that they have as far as like their more lustful nature. They're choosing to come in that way, okay? Even though they do have feelings here and this all is here, they're choosing to come in that way of basically using what they already know of how to kind of get what they want. This is kind of ultimatum energy here, I'm not going to lie. Why the Tower in reverse? The Eight of Cups. Now, I said that earlier. It's on your side, too. This is walking away from a non-committal energy. Like, basically, if you can't commit to me, I'm going to walk away from you, you know, kind of feeling. Or if this is somebody also that could be promising walking away from a marriage or a commitment here. That's something that's there. Can't see past it. It's there. But this is like somebody that doesn't want you to emotionally detach either. So they're This is such a chaotic energy. Yeah, because when you're talking about somebody and their actions, and you have a 10 of Cups here and the 4 of Cups, and when you're talking about somebody here and their actions, and they don't even know really how they're coming in, or they're coming in a very scattered kind of energy, because they know they need to do something here, right? Or you may walk away here from this emotionally. It's like keeping someone emotionally attached to you. And just giving like the bare minimum here, just so that they can hold on to you. So just be aware of that. That's what this person's doing. Is that what they actually want with you? No, but they, I guess, can't give you what it is that they want to give you. In their heart, though, they know something needs to change. The 10 of Cups and the 4 of Cups, so this is like, I mean, family could be important to this person. But look what I'm even seeing here, guys. I'm telling you, there's a whole family over here, and then there's a girl by herself that's here that's looking in that direction. So this could be like somebody that's trying to figure out what it is they want, or this could be the other scenario of this person already has a family or a connection here, and you feel on the outside, or they feel on the outside of this. And needing to make a decision is here. So there's a few different types of scenarios that I'm seeing. So let's take a look at, I want to see what the Death is. What is Death? The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is what needs to change. Taking a break or step back, or the inability to work on something. The inability to proceed forward here with something is what they want to change. Well, what's the Hanged Man in reverse? The Emperor. Aries energy. This is wanting to take control. This is also not budging on your viewpoint about something. In your heart, you feel it has to be a certain way. You have to take control of that. 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands. This is something that's weighing on this person because they don't know how to move forward here or make a change. And there's that 4 of Cups. I am definitely feeling like, even him, you know, the King of Cups, he's blowing his horn over here towards you, like sending you love here, but there's some kind of stability that he has elsewhere. Right? That's not everybody's story, but that's, I see it a lot now. Okay, so tell me about what is the 10 of Pentacles? What kind of stability? What does that look like? They're thinking about 6 of Wands. So they may have already had some success or have been successful in some sort of foundation, so they're kind of stuck on that. Or they're recognizing the value of it, or importance here to the connection with you, what you mean to them, how you're valuable to them, the importance of of the stability, to maintain some stability here with you. Why is the Hermit here? The Magician in reverse. Gemini energy, Virgo energy. This is going within because you don't know how you can play something out. It's like you don't even know what you can manifest from the situation, right? And it's also of energy of not feeling in control of the situation. So needing to go within, to rest, to think, to having some introspection. Tell me about the King of Cups. Queen of Cups. She has her own little horn she's blowing. How funny. So yeah, I mean, this person sees you as a counterpart here. That's water energy there. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They have these emotions for you. They want to nurture you. They see you as nurturing, as loving, as being kind and generous here as well. But what about their flippin' actions. Let's see what the King of Pentacles in reverse with that Three of Cups is all about. Four of Wands in reverse. Indecision is all over this, by the way, in some way. Because of that Two of Pentacles. Juggling. The Four of Wands in reverse with that King of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, this is someone with that Four of Wands in reverse that feels like there is a lack of peace or harmony here. If there's third-party energy here, they don't feel connected to them. There's a lack of peace in that relationship. But this is someone that feels like they have an inability to bring something together the way that they want to bring it together. And there's a lack of peace and a lack of harmony around that. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups. Okay, so there's your Queen of Pentacles, there's your King of Wands in reverse. It's been frustrating here, waiting maybe for the right opportunity or right time. You've been feeling vulnerable. You've been kind of upset. Or, I'm sorry, this person, see, has been upset or regretting things. Thinking about the past. Thinking about what has transpired here. Remembering some good moments. And overthinking a lot. But there's this communication or wanting to communicate. And the Queen of Wands in reverse is not feeling very confident here. This person doesn't have a lot of confidence that you maybe are attracted to them, or you still are attracted to them, or it's like facing the way that someone sees you, you know? And you have Justice and the Fool there with that Queen of Pentacles. And that King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Let's see what this person would say to you. Can't wait. Okay. What would this person say to pile 3? What would this person say to pile 3 if they could say anything? I couldn't tell you face to face. I know we have a soul connection. I can be myself with you. That's crazy, right? Because there's this feeling I felt that felt really good, but it's like a connection with someone, how you feel vulnerable or comfortable with that person. They couldn't tell you face to face how they saw you or felt about you, or explain. What does this person say to pile 3? Yes, it's too late. So this is someone that feels like they've ran out of time, or they feel like this shadow side, you know, this insecurity is like, yes, it's too late now. I'm afraid to contact you is here, so I think they're more afraid of rejection, right? With this Queen of Wands in reverse. Children, so family kept coming out, so children may be important here. We talked about that too, a child. Not wanting to lose. This is like creating a boundary or holding on to something because you don't want to lose the relationship with the child, you know? Or the connection itself. You don't want to lose the little communication maybe that you have, or that Page of Cups is like, I feel like child, but anyway. Okay. Children are important in this partnership, so that's there for some of you. Maybe you've just known this person since they were young. You speak to me through music. That's been coming out a lot. What else? I'm not financially stable. Just put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So this is maybe somebody that works a lot, or they're trying to, maybe they're in music or something like that, but they're trying to get somewhere here, maybe get something off the ground. Maybe they have just other priorities, or their focus is elsewhere even. It may not be in the place that they need to be in order to be able to work on a relationship right now. You know, bottom of the deck, the timing was off. I think I mentioned that earlier on your side. And I understand you better now. So the time that's gone on here between the two of you, whatever that looks like, has helped them to better understand you. Maybe the time that was needed, whether that was together or apart, has helped them to better understand you. Interesting. Okay, so let's get the connecting energies, and then we'll go into advice, and then we'll go into the extended, okay? So the connected energies, I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. What is the connecting energies here for pile 3 when it comes to their person? What is the connecting energies here for their thoughts? What is the connecting energies for pile? That was the, okay. Well, the Lovers popped out upright and flipped itself back over and went back in the deck, and then the 8 of Cups came out. So thinking about walking away is or emotionally, this is what you're mirroring energy-wise. So you're looking at this, both looking at this when it comes to your thoughts, and it has to do with walking away. What you're needing to walk away from emotionally in order to find your happiness is what you're both kind of looking at when it comes to this connection. This person very differently from you, you know. So what about the connecting energies for the heart space? That popped right out. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There's some kind of inability to be able to nurture this in the way that you desire. An inability to be able to have something stable and nurturing is here too. Like consistency or longevity or something like that. Okay, tell me about the actions. What are the connecting energy for the actions? The 5 of Pentacles. Both feeling in a place of lack. Missing, lack, feeling like you can only have so much, you know, that kind of energy is there. Feeling left out in the cold. It's a connecting energy. So you both are kind of looking at that, feeling that, thinking about it differently. Okay, what about that? Actually, let's just look at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. What is that? No, 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 no. Don't you try to go hiding back in there. It's the 8 of Pentacles. There's Temperance in reverse. The 8 of Pentacles is time. I was looking at that and I was questioning what this Wheel of Fortune can represent, that time again. And the 8 of Pentacles, which we saw over here, is like working on oneself. So, or working on your, or working, period. We saw that here as well. So an opportunity or taking time to work on themselves, or work, maybe work something out or work all together. Because if this is somebody here that's in this place of not feeling financially stable, and you're in this place of needing to kind of focus on yourself here, then you're both in this lack place where you're needing time for yourself and they're needing time. And some of you just came out of that. You've been in this period of separation even. There's an opportunity here though. This isn't looking at this as an opportunity to cause a significant change is something that's here. Because anything on the wheel is something that can change. Some of that can be faded. And it's like, but it's there for a reason, right? And that's what we're seeing here in this. Understanding of that is something that we're seeing here in this. Okay, let's get some advice. And then we'll go into what else? Some initials. I'm going to get an overall energy for advice as well. What advice do you have for pile 3 when it comes to this? Third party situation. I mean, there it is. It says other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. You have leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. So whether that's you walking away from this, or that's this person, you know, taking some sort of action here, or stepping outside of their comfort zone here where they are, and letting go to make the changes that they want. What else? Difficulties. Jealousies from others may serve as obstacles of this, making this connection successful. And overthinking here. Playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues that weren't there in the first place. So for some of you, and letting go at the bottom of the deck, if someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. So if this is someone here that's not giving you clear understanding and leaving you confused, they're saying, you know, this perhaps maybe is a situation that you need to let go of. I'm also smelling chapstick for some reason. So third party situation here, there may be just some outside interference. It doesn't mean actually someone, but it could be. We did talk about that, but some outside interference here that's playing a factor and taking a leap or stepping outside of someone's comfort zone, because it's something that would be very difficult to face. And there's some negative thoughts replaying about that are keeping someone stuck, or keeping them in a place where they're needing to let go because there's confusion here over this. That was supposed to be advice, but it came out a little bit different. Let's get some of these cards too. Whoa. Am I afraid to be seen? So some of this has to do with being vulnerable, right? The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Good grief, I'm tired, guys. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You are made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only love and truth. Live naked and free. What parts of me do I hide so that I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all me? What do I need to feel so that I can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. Okay, so what other advice do you have here for pile 3? This says, the love of your dragon reaches out to you. The realm of the truth is opening up. Number 26. So again, we have this idea of truth, right? There is only truth. So something, you know, being truthful or being honest, setting you free, opening up here, maybe about how you feel, allowing that to set you free, being authentic is important here with that. And that's really all we can do, you know? And then watch someone's actions or watch someone's response. Okay, let's get some initials, and then I'm going to take this over to the extended, which I'm real excited about. I want to see what's going to happen here. Okay, so let's see initials for pile 3. So y'all have the learning pin. So definitely going through a learning experience here. Project learning pin. Learning and growing naturally. So give yourself a break. We have the C, so closure, closing a cycle, closed door, cutting someone off. None of these are good. That's what I'm saying. What else? You can do it. That doesn't get any better, does it? We have A-T, cat. That's funny. So listen to your intuition here. Close can be here as well. Listening to your intuition here is important. We have V. Somebody might need to take their cat to the vet. If you've been questioning that, that's something that may be what you need to do. We have a T and an N. Tan is there. Tan is like when you're not being yourself, you know. Well, okay, I don't mean that in a bad way, but like normally. You know what I mean? What am I trying to get at? Cover up. That's what I'm thinking. Cover. Cover up. Like something to do with covering up your feelings. Don't cover your feelings here in something. Be honest with them, how you really feel. You can do that in a graceful way where it's like giving someone an opportunity to know how you really truly feel about something, and then giving them the opportunity to play that out authentically themselves. It's like if you want to know the truth, you have to be honest in how you ask for it and why. Otherwise, you're only giving the person half the story, you know, and like maybe they're needing to explain on a different way. So it's just like you just have an opportunity, just be completely honest and upfront and open. Then you won't have to wonder or question or if and what and anxiety and anything. You'll have the facts that you need, right? Van is there as well. Those are my 3 little words. Thanks, guys, for being here. I'm going to go over to the extended. We're going to take a look at future energies. We're going to get some more message cards, and we're going to get some more advice, okay? So if you want to meet me over there, information for that's down below. If I'll leave you here, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support, and I hope this helps. Good luck, and I hope to see you soon.